He tweeted.
Right.
Indeed. Stuff all set up. Alright. Hopefully everything should be good now.
Honk.
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 Are we a horrible goose? Are we gonna make problems on purpose?
Horrible drafter.
Oh man, look at that gold count. We're gonna ruin it, but that's a good gold count right now.
Pretty nice gold count, yes. Very aesthetically pleasing. Aventrine.
Thank you. You got an emote.
28-month resub, and yes, apparently I got an emote for that. I also think I just launched a follower. That thing just launched a follower icon. Whoosh.
Yes, of course, everything went a bit messy when I moved the clock forward.
Yes.
That was funny. Your computer freaked the fuck out.
I assume there were a lot of things that were like, wait, it's what time?
Yeah, freaked out. Your, Windows alerted me that our Defender's out of date.
Oh no.
I assume that's because I moved it 2 months ahead. Oops.
Oh, it is once again the 31st.
It is indeed. I moved it back pretty quick. So.
Yep.
Like sometimes when you have to move the system clock forward, sometimes you have to do that on a computer and just mess everything up. It's fine.
Indeed, and yes, a new mechanic was revealed for the upcoming set, and it's
wacky,
fairly complicated.
Wacky.
Basically, every unit that has corrupted has a summon effect. When it can be whatever. But when that unit dies, instead of just dying, they leave behind a 0 whatever health they were shade, which loses 1 health every turn, but you can pay a price that's like attached to the corrupted keyword to sacrifice the shade and redo the summon effect, which I'm sure it will make a lot more sense when you're actually playing it. You can find the post on their website as well if you'd like a bit more word. If that explanation didn't make sense, don't worry about it.
Also, Hyde's right. Chinese takeout is fucking delicious, and I always put in an advisable amount in my body when we get it.
Indeed.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it's very complex, and it's going to result in some very large boards. Speaking of large boards, we have some real winners in here.
Mistveil.
Obviously, Mistveil Drake is incredible. Linebreaker's Shield is incredible. Fall Short is very good. There's a lot of other stuff that I'd probably do, but I think it's between these two.
Glacier Shaper also seems...
He's always been kind of underwhelming in the format. Like, he's not bad. Like, you always felt fine drafting him because the 2-4 for 3 is fine.
Yeah.
The Renown, even in the format with Renown, wasn't incredible.
Sure, I mean, most weapons are like
it's a bit tough.
2-2.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, both of these are bombs. Mistveil Drake obviously leaves our options a bit more open.
Where's the glow?
I don't know.
Where'd the glow?
I did notice that wasn't around.
Where'd the glow go?
We've lost our glow. Now we'll never know.
How am I supposed to know the rarity of cards? I don't know
when
these
they're not
cards.
glowing.
I need them to glow. What happened?
I don't know. Yeah, I did notice they didn't like shine with that.
Yeah, where'd it go?
I think I'm gonna go Mistveil Drake here. I think it's quite good.
Rick, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, and also hello. I don't think we've talked in a while. Eddie guy.
Yep. I know.
Okay, I'm making sure. Well, I've already been paid off because I got a permafrost. This is fine. Steward of Prophecy is pretty good. Slip Sergeant's pretty good. Strength of Any's very good. But we're taking permafrost.
Nice. Yeah, Oh, what we really want is Caleb's favor, right?
Yeah, I should just file a bug report live on stream.
Hello.
Permafrost. Eviscerate's
Okay.
quite
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
War Painter's pretty good. Master Cartographer's fine and in colors. Maybe we're playing a Felm deck. I don't know
Yeah,
yet.
do you just go Eviscerate?
I'm
That seems pretty
probably just gonna
good. Looks
snap
like
up that Eviscerate.
The time's gone.
Time is gone currently, yes. Non-zero chance that the other card taken was a Justice card,
Yeah.
although not a guarantee
Yes,
because
obviously, yes.
they're not going to give you a good card in every color. They're just going to give you a card in every color.
Yeah, removal wins games. Ooh,
Alright.
Seek Power. Wow, Raven Valkyrie. Yeah, Snow Slinger.
Oh, I love her, but we're not in these
know.
colors. I'll probably take the Seek Power here, but it is nice to see these two because they're
good
both
games,
pretty
yeah.
playable units, and it does look like we might be getting cut from Justice, which is good to know. You'll never feel bad about a Seek.
Nope.
All right, never mind.
Hi, Minotaur Grunt.
Let's see.
Ornamental Daggers were oh,
Yeah,
nice.
there was a decent time card in the last pack too.
It's the 06 dude.
Oh yeah, Dune Phantom. It's not amazing. So yeah, two cards and colors that I'm like not sure exist.
There's not really
This sucks,
anything.
this sucks, this
Yes,
sucks, this
yes,
sucks.
Yes, everything else sucks ass though.
Emerald Acolyte is like half playable. I'm probably
Oh, yeah.
gonna take a Minotaur Grunt because
Oh,
I
yeah.
just love Minotaur
Yeah,
Grunt.
he's a good boy.
What is the second color that, or what's the third color that Felm gets? I think it's time for like Aurelian. I think that's right. Yes, Dude Phantom. A phantom of a dude. It's hard to say which of these is sort of the more open. I really want either of them in my deck if I'm in those colors, but if I'm not, then it's like, well, should have gone with the other one.
Yeah. Oh, Grunt, love him.
All right.
Oh,
Immediately
hi,
paid off.
Rebuke or Flash Grenade?
That's a tough one. I think actually we've got enough removal that we don't have to worry too much about Rebuke. We can go with the combat
I feel
trick.
like we'll see Flash Grenade.
That's fair. I do also feel like we'd have a decent chance of seeing Rebuke.
I don't know how often we see Rebuke. We see Flash Grenades a lot.
Random tremor
Fuck me.
shocker, sure.
Oops. Oops.
That's alright.
I was immediately proved fucking wrong. Oops.
Probably just grab that Yeti. Stalwart Shield. Civic Peacekeeper's fine, But Shield's actually quite good.
we never see Rebuke, and then here it is twice. Fucking
In a
hell,
row.
right?
Probably just a Yeti. The Yeti. Trickster's Cloak's actually
Trickster's Cloak,
pretty
yeah.
good. Like, we're not really seeing too much Shadow, but you never know. You may end up seeing it more in pack 2.
Yep.
Alright, Brutish Interloper's pretty alright. Fervent Siphoner's pretty good. Makara Vangel's pretty good. Brutish Interloper with Stalwart Shield's actually kind of nuts. It's definitely
Do you
one
like
of these
Tidal
three.
Force Sentinel? I've never really rated it as much as I've rated like Mistrust and Unkindness.
Nah, I mean the biggest like it's
sacrifices.
It's closer to whatchamacallit, Flamestoker in the way that it works, because it that makes an Infernus with charge and it goes in. The problem is that like Infernus has Overwhelm, so it's much more threatening. And also, by the time that you get it down, your opponent is much more likely to just have multiple things. Yeah, it's definitely starting to look like a Huru draft. Tarn, thank you so
thank
much.
you. Yeah, dinner time, cards time.
This was an interesting one.
Dinner time cards time.
Had a little trouble getting through that. It's interesting because, like, Interloper stays on the theme of, like, if I'm going to play a Huru deck that with a splash of Shadow, then Brutish Interloper fits pretty well.
Yeah.
I've already got the Stalwart Shield and the Trickster's Cloak, which would help her quite a bit.
Yeah.
Fervent Siphoner and Makara Vangel are both very good
Shadow.
shadow cards, though. We're on the very first pick of the pack, so we can't really read anything into
Yeah,
it just yet.
it's hard to tell if Shadow is gonna be open yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Vanguard would definitely make our Shadow run smoother.
Yeah. We're also at 4 units right now, which is kind of funny.
Yes, we're definitely taking a unit.
Not that there's anything else that I'm like really, there are any spells that I'm really into here. Like
No.
Desperate Gambit's good, but we're not in fire. So.
I guess it's really like the Brutish Utility almost certainly makes it in.
That's
the
the big
deck,
thing,
so-
yeah. We can always see she's also uncommon.
Ooh, Slingshot
Slingshot's
is nice.
very, very good. Wretched Raven, we have seen that do a lot of
The
work.
Face of Will, thank you for the follow.
you
Yeah,
so
that
much.
that fucker 1/4 in the air. Just
I think it's still Pox, but like,
that guy's an asshole.
what a fuck.
Yep.
World is a fuck.
Yep.
Another Brutish
Another
Interloper.
British
Alright, we're
Blood Wolf.
definitely starting to see some shadow pop
Oh
in, I
yeah,
will say
we
that.
are. I want that Blood Wolf so bad.
Yeah,
I love him. I love my boy.
I might lean more into that. Wondering if I want the Blood Wolf or the Evangel here.
Love my Blood Wolf. Ooh, Marsh Dragon's
Dragon's a good get.
Yeah, basically.
It's sort of like, well, this is a really good card, but we're not in fire.
Nope.
And nothing else here really excites me. Misery
No,
Walker's fine, but I don't
fine,
really
but
have... Like, I have
yeah.
Permafrost as a curse, and that's it. Permafrost is, by the way, a really, really good curse for curse decks, because Permafrost stays on the board.
Yes.
Um,
It's very hard to get rid of it.
Yeah, and like a lot of curse effects, one of the biggest problems when you're playing a curse rather than a cursed relic is that as
Yeah,
soon
you
as the
can get rid of
enemy
it, yeah.
dies,
It's gone.
it's over. Hello Befoul. Hello Fuck! Wow.
Draw strength befoul. Oh.
Draw strength or befoul is the
no.
question. Wow.
Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, they're both so good.
Wretched Raven's there, but like it
No,
is
God, no.
definitely these two.
It's one of these two.
Ah.
Oh no.
So we are like we've kind of been swinging back and forth between whether we are a second color Justice or a second color.
I feel like with
Uh,
the Eviscerate, the Justice is easier to splash.
That is
the
true.
minute.
Yes, we only have ones of Justice right now.
We have Seek Power, and that's it.
Yep.
We have no fixing. We're early on. We'll still.
We're
have
early
a
enough
chance
that we should
for
still have a
more.
chance for some whatchamacallits, Evangels. Then I'm gonna pick like 3 Bannerman in a row in the last pack.
Oh man, I'm like, I want a Befoul, and I'm like,
I know.
draw strength.
I'm like looking at
Oh.
both of them like, ah, fuck.
We'll see how much fixing we get.
I mean, like right now,
wouldn't- yeah.
we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with Shadow and 1, 2, 3 cards with Justice. Like we're still pretty much fine. It's not like we've really committed. I think I am gonna go Befoul here. But hello Kodosh.
Oh, hi, Kodosh.
Debating Rainfall Accord. Like I don't think double Justice is really in the cards right now, especially
Yeah.
now that I've just picked that Befoul instead of a draw
Yeah.
strength.
Punished.
Eh.
Yeah, right. The shadow cards are strong. Oh, hi, Kodosh. Rainfall Accord. Why not? It's fine.
Thunderclaw Raven's fine. It's actually very good with
Yeah.
the Permafrost to pull out of the deck. Just how good, you say? I'm debating that Rosebloom Mandrake.
I don't think you'll
That
put
is a
two.
late-ass Living
Yeah, I
Mountain.
don't think you'll put 2 Thunderclaw Ravens in the deck.
They are pretty good.
They're decent.
3 cost 2/1 flyer isn't actually too bad
Yeah.
on its face. Shiny.
Caravan out. Well, we're grabbing that immediately.
Yep.
Hard Quill is okay. Oh, we're gonna pick
That is kind of the big thing about
There
it.
we go. We got
You have a
another
decent
one
chance of
anyway.
getting others.
Yeah.
Hello, Blood of Makar.
Ooh,
Hello, Zoltan
Evangel.
Paladin. Inflict Conscience.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Linraya Evangel. Wow.
God, I love.
Whew.
That Argenport insignia is nice as well.
Yeah, wow. That makes the splash a lot more real.
Yeah, I love Blood of Power, the insignia, the Evangel, the Griffin Rider's fine, Inflict Conscience is nice.
There's
I don't think,
quite a lot going on right
I don't think we
now.
need the Inflict Conscience as much because we
Yeah,
have...
we're doing pretty okay on removal right now.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like it's either the insignia for fixing, which is pretty high, or the Blood of Makar to
Yeah.
end games.
yeah, basically.
Those are our two things at the minute. Do we want a game ender or do we want the fixing to make this deck run?
That is the question.
The insignia is definitely pretty good for us.
Oh, yeah.
Have like no fixing.
I mean, obviously having March Dragon and Mistveiled Drake is pretty fucking strong. I might just grab the insignia here. Like, just sort of thinking of ways that I can end the game. I think we're doing okay with those.
Do you want a Blood of Makar?
You know, Blood of Makar is okay, I guess.
Do you want one? There's Blue Evangel. Hello. Speaking of
That's
fixing,
convenient,
and I'm like, Torture's fine. Decent enough curse.
I think I'm pretty good with Linraya Evangel here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like, looking at
Yeah.
other options, I'm like, nah, that one's... Blue
Basically.
Evangel is
pretty,
definitely...
pretty easy Evangel.
Ooh, Unkindness.
Yeah, wow. I would like a Kodash
versus-
Evangel, but
But, yeah, Unkindness is so good.
Unkindness busted.
Oh, there's an Evangel. Oh,
and an
do you want-
Argenport
oh,
insignia. That's
God.
an interesting question.
Yeah, that is interesting. Damn.
I believe that Thunderclaw can in fact grab
Is it a cursed relic, right?
a curse. I believe that whatchamacallit, Blood of Makar falls under that.
Cursed relic. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Insignia or Evangel. That's... I can't believe there's another insignia. I guess it's like 2 influence rather than 1, so it's better than the
Yeah,
Evangel.
it's I think that's the big thing about it. It's like both of our splash influence.
Yeah,
All right.
But there's a Sky Horror Draconis.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
Sky
and a
Horror,
Raven.
Wretched Raven.
Oh, that Sky Horror Draconis is
three.
good as
We also only
shit.
have 3 2-drops right now.
Yeah, God, that Sky Horror.
I think it's one of these 3 at this point.
That Sky Horror can like I would take that over the Rose Bloom Mandrakes.
Yeah.
So much, honestly.
Yep,
Blood Wolf.
it's a good Blood Wolf.
That's a damn good Blood Wolf.
Good Bane Wolf.
Yeah.
There's
What about
also
Mission
Misery
Walker?
Walker, which is pretty good.
It's a little bit better now.
Because yeah, we're very much in these colors, and we've got honestly, we've got quite a few curses here with the Permafrost, the Unkindness, and the Blood of Makar.
Yeah.
And honestly, our pop end is quite high, so like
We
I can
have
always come
Befoul
back.
to make wolves.
Yeah,
Is the
exactly.
other thing.
Ancient Manual is an interesting question. We actually are
Yeah.
doing kind of okay on like not really having too many doubles, so like
Yeah.
it could actually help quite a bit. It's mostly like, do I want this to get across the line, which is valid,
Yeah.
or do I want the Ancient Manual? It does feel like having the 15 is nice, or like having 15 units is nice. We do want to get like a little
Ones
more
and
game
twos. Yeah, we want some
starters.
twos a lot.
This isn't as much of one, admittedly.
No,
Do have a bunch of things that feel good to put on it. That's a tough one.
Yep.
It's also sort of like green is definitely our splash at this point.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
So like early green cards aren't as good
No, yeah.
if we're going to be trying to stack our deck.
But another Argenport insignia.
You know what? I won't say no.
Well, there's a Misery
Misery
Walker.
Walker's
There we
good,
go.
though. Hey, buddy.
Hi, buddy. Hey,
We're not
pal.
picking you.
No, we're picking that
Picking the
Crooked
Crooked Alley guy
guy.
for certain.
100%.
Direfang's
but-
really good.
Hey.
Scavenging Vulture's fine, but hey, buddy.
Friend.
He's more of a mascot in Arens than anything.
He never wins us a game.
Nope.
Nope.
He's Fwend.
Ooh,
Hair Trigger Pistol, I think-
yeah, there's like
It's
like
like Far
else
Place
here.
Finder would be like the other thing, and that's kind of whatever.
Don't.
Hideaway.
Yeah, look for
and
how
bring
Cobalt
down.
Coin, bring down.
Cobalt Coin is pretty good too. Shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many elves?
I
I know it makes an elf, but.
So Makara Evangel is one. Actually, fewer than I thought that we have.
One. The Cobalt Coin is another.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Bring down is really good, but we have. Right,
And the
permafrost,
permafrost.
and Skyhorror's got permafrost. That's a difficult choice. Yeah, bring down is really.
Yeah, it's like bring down in
good.
colors that we are definitely playing. Feels good. Oni Samurai is
Samurai.
nice. Sinister Opportunist is actually like, with the number of curses we have, not too shabby. Like I think I would normally take a samurai over it,
100%.
but in the colors that we're in, and with the number of curses that I've managed to pull here, it might make the deck run a little smoother.
Yeah.
Without being like a waste of time.
Yeah.
I have definitely felt like Oni Samurai hasn't gotten in as much as he did in the older formats that he was in. I think those were generally a bit more like you were able to attack in with him a bit more or put a weapon on him to make him more useful. In this one, it hasn't been as much, and I have played with him a decent amount. He's still been good all the times I have, but I think I might be... I think this... If there's a deck for Sinister Opportunist, this is probably it. Token of Knowledge is good. Island's Intervention might actually be really nice here. You have a decent number of low-cost Yetis. The 3 damage to a flyer is nice, and negating a 3-cost spell can like come in handy. It is sort of like, how do I feel about my fixing now? Especially when it's only 2 colors instead of 3. A tough one. Mischief Yeti's fine, but I think I have enough 1-drops right now. It's really if I can find some fucking 2s.
Yeah.
That may be the big failing of this deck. Finding some fucking 2s. Hi, Changey Stick.
Hi.
I like Gorgon Fanatic, but I like Changey Stick. Oil Watchwing's fine.
Yep.
I was kind of like looking over to see if Humble Instructor would get much
Yeah,
value. And there's
only
bits and
hits
pieces,
one,
like
right?
Misery Walker, Mistveil Drake. There's some interesting
Changey
stuff with all of our
Stick, too.
weapons, because
Yeah.
it's like you got Changey Stick, you have Hair Trigger Pistol,
Stalwart
Stalwart
Shield.
Shield. All give bonuses, but I think it might be a little tough to get going. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3-drops.
That's where we
This
live.
deck definitely starts at 3. I would
That's
say
where we
that.
live.
Another bring down. Belligerent Yeti.
Blood
was
Beetle.
actually a pretty good early unit. I know I just took it
Humble
over
would
a
be pretty
Cobalt
good with like a
Coin,
lot of
but
Misery Walkers and a lot of curses.
Yeah.
It was a lot better in like a couple of formats
It was
ago where
the format
everything
where
had
it
to.
was set 4, which was the battle skill format.
There were so many battle skills in that format.
Alright, so what the fuck am I even?
Probably, yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah, that's definitely going away. I'm sort of just looking over all of my justices. Can probably afford not to have Rebuke in this deck with an Eviscerate, a Permafrost, and 2 Bring Downs.
Yeah.
It is a fair question to ask if we want any Justice Splash at all in this deck. And I mean,
Probably
Grunt,
kill-
Watchwing, Stalwart Shield, and the 2 Bring Downs are all quite good.
Yeah, I'd probably kill
and
them.
the 2 Misery
Would
Walkers.
you keep them?
I guess it depends. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 3-drops.
I feel like we kill the Rose Bloom Mandrake for sure.
Probably with these
Like
two
these
dragons.
two dragons and the Marsh Dragon are
Yeah,
top
they're
end.
pretty good late
Yeah.
game. No. He's like a 2-drop, but I'm not sure how much of a 2-drop he is. With all the weapons in this deck, it may actually not be the worst thing to have a 1/1 flyer.
You kill the Watching as much as you love it, or
Thinking about it currently. I guess it's down to like Misery Walker or Watchwing as far as like the first thing I would cut.
probably cut one Misery Walker.
It is also worth noting that like the Justice Splash is kind of free with this many Argenport insignias.
You know, Seek Power too. And,
Yeah.
Alright, how much power do we run this deck?
Jesus.
17 Seek?
17 plus Seek is probably where we want to be at, which means that this deck has a lot of cuts that have to get made.
Yep.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, 2 or less. Other Mischief Yeti, I think these two are fine. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 definite 3-drops, and then one that's a good 3-drop and a good 1-drop.
Yeah, I get 1-drop. Yeah, that guy, that Crooked Alley guide is very good. 17 units where we want to be.
Probably. As far as weapons go, we've got the Changey Stick, the Slingshot, Hair Trigger Pistol, and the Trickster's Cloak, and the Stalwart Shield, all of which are pretty good. I think Stalwart Shield can probably go for the sheer number that we have and to just kind of narrow that
Justice Splash
Justice
even
Splash
more.
as much as we can. This may end up being a 1 Justice Sigil deck, although I'll look at it once we're there. Yep.
Another one is...
Wow, it doesn't even put any in, which is not correct.
I mean, we definitely want one, at least one for Seek Power.
Yep.
I was wondering about the Eileen's.
Yeah, I'm sort of like
Or-
looking at that.
Since we have 2 bring downs. We need a Justice Sigil for sure because we need to Seek Power to be able
Yeah,
to
that's
grab
the thing.
green.
Seek needs to be able to get Justice,
They do,
which
they do.
requires you to have a
Now
Justice
Justice
Sigil in
Sigil.
your deck.
Oh god, I don't want to get rid of anything else.
I know.
Can we run 46? Can I ask you to run 46 today?
That might be the way to do it, honestly. Like, I like pretty much everything else that's in here.
I feel like you actually put a Primal over a Shadow because we
Oh,
have
I'm
this
kind of just looking
insignia.
over it right now.
What are our
that
doubles? Do
was
we have
kind
any
of a
doubles?
preemptory
We
thing.
have angles, but they... Here,
Okay,
sure.
the Hair Trigger Pistol, is that the only
That's
one?
it. And Eviscerate.
Yeah. We do want to get Double Shadow.
Yes.
But you are correct that, like, particularly with
You
our
actually
early
have
game.
more sources of Shadow than Primal at the minute.
Yeah, so right now we've got 1, 4, 5 sources of Justice, which I think is
Plus
correct.
Ancient Manual.
Yeah, and Ancient Manual in a pinch. We have 7, 8, 9 sources of Primal. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of Shadow. So yeah, maybe
Yep.
like that.
I feel like it's that way around, yeah.
I am going to piss. Feel free to
Sample
take a look at
hands.
some hands.
I'd love to look at some hands. Alright. Oh, hello. 2 Argenport insignias. Yeah, honestly. I'd love to put that hair trigger fist on something more scary, but putting it on an owl doesn't seem terrible. Even a tiny 1/1 owl. That's like all the influence we could ever need too, so. Hi, Bafal. Wow, we're getting that Vanguard a lot, huh? Yeah, that's fine, that's playable. Oh, hello. Blood Beetle turn 1, and then Makar's Blood Wolf turn 3 with a Bring Down. Nice, I like that hand. Owl with gun, I know! Deadly owl with gun. That one's not amazing, but we can use the ancient manual to get Changey Stick on Blood Beetle if we really wanted to. We don't, but we could. Changey Stick on owl again. Wow, it really wanted to put Changey Stick on that owl.
Does
That's
at least
not bad.
have blood.
Blood on Makar. Flyer that'll
Flesh.
hang in. Alright, let's... Who knows? We don't need any more than one Justice. Like, we only have a couple of Justice cards. We need one Sigil for Seek Power to grab, and if we get that Sigil, that's all we need.
Yeah, the Bring Downs and the Misery Walker are also Justice cards. Important
Yes.
to note.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 5 Justice cards in this deck.
You have 5 sources of it.
Yep.
Plus the Ancient Manual.
And 5 sources as well, yes.
Like, I wouldn't want to reduce our Primal or Shadow
No, God, no.
influence any more than we have.
Yeah, this deck, I think, is going to need to draw smoothly in order to survive long enough for its bombs, but I think it can get there. I don't think this is quite a control deck, at least in the same way that some of the decks that we've played that have fallen totally flat on their face are. I'm sad I can't get her out on that, but this is actually a real combo.
Yeah.
I'm fine with this hand.
Got everything but our second Shadow, so...
Yep. What are the odds we pull one of those cards? 0, basically. Could not
Stop it.
possibly happen.
Stop it.
Meet my axe.
We can always play her in turn 4,
Yep.
if we do want to play the,
Yeah, we'll see. Like, this is actually at its best on turn 4. And at 2, it's a little tough for them to play something with 3 attack. Not impossible,
So I'm
but...
shushing him right now. Dirty jinx himself.
Could not possibly happen. Neat.
Alright.
That's actually fine.
Okay, use a Permafrost on him.
There's always a way if you know the path.
I guess it's closer to him and our second Shadow.
True.
Goodness, that's a tough decision, that is. If it was
I think
any...
the fact that he's in my hand...
he's
Yeah, if
in
it was
our
any
hand.
other
Any
color,
other kind
it
of
wouldn't-
power, it would have gone. We'd have thrown that away.
Play something with 1 health. You are no fun whatsoever.
Wow. He's a control deck.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? If you- yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
gets
the
plus 2 for
discard
discard.
guy.
That guy is a pain.
Mm-hmm. All right,
Oh,
well, we
balls.
lose.
Game over.
Jesus. We do have some hard removal. But man, they got like everything they needed immediately.
Well, we can get the Sky Horror out.
Yep. I will also be able to get its mastery off immediately next turn,
Yeah,
so that's a plus.
Oh, bye.
Alright, well, Fearstoker Raven's getting
Oh,
bigger.
damn, I stole...
pledge
There goes Changey
Blood Wolf,
Stick
Changey
and
Stick,
Blood of
Blood
Makar.
Makar.
Wow, it's like all of our tools for getting across.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Interesting question, which one of these I want to
Permafrost.
permafrost.
Probably the bird, right?
Think so. Bird is likely more dangerous
I
in the long
feel like,
run.
yeah.
Play something with 1 health, please. Ah, they're just trying to mill us. Makes sense.
It might work.
Oh my god.
Eviscerate.
God, they are just pulling. Like, what if all of our removal just didn't exist?
Yeah.
Just wondering. Anywho.
We definitely need to
Yeah.
get rid of
I'm like wondering if I even want to get the Seek Power out, or if I even want to play Seek Power here, if I want to just like make this go. It is at least 20.
Yeah, Slingshot doesn't get infiltrate. Yeah, we want to put it on our boy in the
We
sky.
have to put it on
We
him.
have
There's no
to put
choice.
it on him.
They are down to 1 card. We do have the 20, so it's not like it's awful. Yeah. I mean, the 5/5 is actually not all that dangerous on the
Alright,
ground.
put our owlet down.
Yep.
Mostly because he can chump block that 5/5.
Might just try to go for gas here and try to finish it.
I think we,
If I had like 10 cards, it would be a different
God,
story,
no.
but
Ah,
wow.
wow, they are a mill deck, huh?
Surely
Oh,
you can't
shit.
have that many Malaises.
I saw a lot more good shit go downhill.
I mean, all of our
Arthritis,
stuff is good.
Permafrost.
That's the problem. We have good cards.
Alright, just put that -1/2 in front of it. Call it a
Yep.
day.
I mean, the thing is, we're kind of still in the driver's seat here.
Until they have
As long
two
as they
more
don't play,
Malays.
as long as the 2 cards in their hand aren't Malays. Doff's hat, Malazy.
No, it's just all the power.
Mm-hmm.
Just means you can't do any damage, really.
Sit by the fire.
Oh, do you have a curse?
Boy, they milled us down to specifically the spot, like, where all of the power, all of our power
was,
is.
Yeah. Alright, well, block their 5/5.
Steady, archers.
Oh, play him out. Play him out.
They already saw him, but that is sort of the thing about a mill deck. If all of your cards are spent doing, you know, nothing to the board, you do kind of run out of things to do.
We did have that permafrost
Wow,
for
insta-Q.
that goddamn bird. Though.
Yeah, keeping our starting hand ended up being the thing to do.
No,
It's so close.
So
Having 18 power is
God.
nice. Not being able to
Yeah.
play the changey stick is less nice.
we
Pulling
Primals
just
are
1 power
biggest.
is good. Like this is the biggest reason I'm considering this.
Yes, and our biggest faction is Primal.
Fuck it!
We're
The
rolling
2
that
power
dice.
is honestly probably the scariest part, but we are at least playing an 18 power deck.
Oh, hi, bird.
Less good.
That's bad.
Wish I could see that with my hand. No, we have 2 playables.
Yeah, we need 2. Yeah, we need another power for the 3rd.
Jeez.
Wow, we're just.
Our boy has just been eating everything.
Oh, nice.
Ah, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Alright.
We still need more power.
Yeah, power would be good, but at least now
But
we
we
have,
now have
4
Primal
playables.
Influence.
Your journey ends here.
Well, I was going to play the changey stick on him, but now I'm just going to play it on the Blood Wolf. And attempt to win the game through Blood Wolf.
Yep.
That's the play here. But I also need like the top 4 cards in my hand to be power,
Yes, please.
ideally. You are making a case for yourself. Alright, I have asked a question. That question is, do you have removal in Shadow?
Damn, I know, right?
That does not matter.
I mean, sure.
Feel free, buddy. If your next card doesn't kill a cursed unit, then I don't care.
Yeah. Oh goodness. Do you play that on the quick draw or on the bird?
Probably on the quick draw, honestly.
Like deadly quick draw
Yeah,
is
it's just the game.
fucking nasty.
Yep.
I love gun, but quick draw with gun is exceptionally good too.
Yep. Awoo. The owl would have gotten it if he didn't have quick draw.
Yes. Oh, 100%. I should have seen it.
Damn, I would have had power to play Eviscerate.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing else to do with the hell kite. Hello, kitey.
There is not much you can do with a quick draw deadly
Alright.
unit. It's nasty.
Yep, it's remove it is the thing you can do with it.
Then Ryan nurtures us.
They can't even have full power.
Yep, did that wrong.
Yep.
I don't think it matters too much. I guess we would have been threatening lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just mill. I guess it's just mill o'clock. Yeah, fuck me up. Think you're out of things to do.
Yep. Please just end your turn. Thank you.
Alright.
Do you eviscerate?
Nothing
Do
to
you attack
eviscerate,
him with 5
honestly.
thing as well? I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
Nothing's killing that.
Yep.
You're deadly and quick draw. It's dead.
They basically just have to chump with it.
Yep.
And like they want all of those ground units, yeah. That doesn't work.
Do they realize?
I feel like they should.
They should.
There's no reason why they shouldn't. They might have forgotten. They might have already given this game up. But yeah, the big thing this does is also lets me save and eviscerate for next turn, or for like if they put something in the air to stop it. Oh no, that damage.
Large
You
dragon.
know, hypothetically.
Yep. Yeah.
Fair enough. They couldn't stop the wolf with it. Alright, well that went good.
Yeah. Oh, deadly on a quick.
I think that double block was basically just the concede.
It was, yeah.
But yeah,
but
it made
yeah.
it so we had an attacker on the ground who could go
Yes.
in no matter what they played.
But because deadly and quick draw
Deadly
is
quick draws OP.
fucking nasty.
There's a reason that the original Ashara dies to Torch.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yep.
Like, if not, that card actually would probably have been oppressive back in the day.
Yep. What about now that Torch is slow?
Hmm. Oh, these days there's so much removal that if a card doesn't die the turn, or do something in the turn it's played, it's just not worth it. Sticky. Perfect. This is everything I want except for cards that I want to play. And power. This is fine. 2 power isn't great, but it can play everything except this eviscerate and the other thing.
Yeah.
And
British.
it plays the 2 of these,
Yeah.
which is important.
It plays the ally guide too to scout for more
Yep.
power. And the influence we need is our second shadow.
Yep. Yeah, playing an 18 power deck really like helps quite a bit. Helps me take lower power hands quite a bit more seriously. All right, can we get Minotaur Grunt like alive but unable to attack again? I want to see it.
They're in green. Oh, alright.
Permafrost.
Permafrost it.
Zolta will be cleansed.
Can't actually attack in.
Yep.
Do you play your ally guide on the Blood Beetle list?
I'm thinking about it, yeah, especially because I haven't pulled power here.
You know the path.
That is in fact power. We'll see what they play next turn. See if I play British Interloper.
Yeah, it would mean reckless. You
Yep.
have to-
It's always a worry. Would love to start picking up my weapons, but
It's true. Quick draw doesn't work
Kinda
against
need more
killer
power.
attacks. If they'd had Torch in their not fire deck,
The ring whispers of danger.
alright, well, that's fine. It's actually quite good.
blocks him. Right, draws a card.
It
blocks
solves
him.
basically all of our problems, yeah. Kind of the ideal case for this.
Yeah.
Like playing it on a board that it actually affects.
Yep.
If they bring it down, I don't care that
I mean-
much. And if they spend a fast spell on, if they spend a draw strength killing off my 1/1 owl, that's beautiful. They are definitely about to do that. Interesting. They didn't even have one.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right, doesn't do much for us, but it does get us
It
up
is
to 4 power, which is
yeah.
nice.
We want power.
I'm debating playing the Interloper now. It feels like I probably should. Honestly, even if she dies, like, I have this Marsh Dragon here, so, like, trades on the board aren't so bad. As long as they can't kill her, if they can't kill her without taking something, that's actually really good. If I can get that 3/2 out of the way, that helps a lot. Still an if, though. If my top card's a weapon, cough, cough.
Yeah, all those weapons we never see because they keep
Mm-hmm.
getting milled away from us.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of hoping they twist this because that gives them less power to like do other shit. Play out a 5-drop that can block her profitably. Like, I'm totally fine with them just hacking in here. Obviously, I need the second shadow to be able to kill it, but like we have the spell in our deck or in our hand.
We have a second shadow.
So now we need the power.
Now we need the power. All right.
On the plus side, both of these attack in, which is nice.
Yep.
Makar finds us.
Linrai nurtures us.
Card finds us, Linrai nurtures us, all that good shit. They also just had nothing to do that turn, which worries me that they have 6 drops.
That little diamond means we're streaming.
Yes,
The triangle and the diamond.
someone had to tell us that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's fine.
Sure. Hello.
All right.
So do we eviscerate it? Or... See what they give us?
Yep. I feel like they just take 4 damage here, right? Wow. All right. That makes my life easier. I'm gonna say, don't make me not have to play this.
We just killed a Skyhorn Draconis, I think.
Draconis, a Stalwart Shield, a Huru Fledgling, and a Linrai Vangel. I'm pretty happy with that
Yep.
haul.
It's true. It's because 3 not break us. They'll never find us. They're stunned while he... Okay. Stunned while he's shifted, right?
Yes. This is getting a little silly. I'm probably just gonna eat my...
Beetle?
Yeah. Like, not that much gain, but I do get, yeah, 3 extra health. Like, a 3-4 in the air is worth this. Nothing is worth this. Like, you can only really hold me for so long, duder. What else you got?
Another one. Yeah,
They are going in on stun, huh? I don't think it's gonna work out great for them, honestly. Like, I feel like there must be a
that depleted
stun
power.
pay. Yes, absolutely. When I have 2 power in hand, I will almost always just play it out.
Yep.
But boy, they are just like going in on stun. The fact that we've been able to actually kill their board here has been really good for us.
They haven't been able to capitalize on their stun
Yep.
at all.
Oh god, it's just been to hold us back, and they've been spending so many cards to do it. Like, god, what are you gonna do? Kill the interloper?
He has 6 power, so they might have
Yep.
some removal. Who knows? I mean, we still ace base anyway.
Oh
so-
god, yeah. Stun's great when you have a board, yes. I mean, we had one run where Storm of Feathers ended up being an incredible market card.
Yeah, we drew it from the market like 3 times. Yeah.
Like, to win the game each
Yes.
time.
That's what you want Storm of Feathers
Yeah.
to do. You want it to win the game.
We beat Slyo with it. She has 2 of them.
Yes, +1 on roll. Well.
Yep. I would love to pull a weapon here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be busted.
Uh-huh. All those weapons in our deck.
I know,
you
we're
see.
so full of weapons, and we're a third of the way in and don't have a single one.
Wow, they really drafted a stun deck.
God, and they keep doing, like, stunning this, but that
We're
just buys
not-
me turns.
Oh no, we're not in either of the colors.
Yes.
Oh.
God, it's a good thing that they have
have
drawn,
something with a
like,
few
nothing but stun
honks on
cards.
it as
Yes,
well
it's
that we
true.
haven't
This has been
seen.
attacking in for a while now. We're gonna draw, like, a 50-50 Deadly Pistol.
Let's see what you got.
That's more annoying on the board, but
But they still can't kill this.
oh, hello.
It okay.
Oh god, that's the thing that got all the honks.
It's a shame they're never gonna see it.
Don't want to throw him down.
Oh, I'll throw them down. They'll probably take some blocks and live here. They're at 10 health. Seems doable. Not, they'll never know.
When you block with a 1/4.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That feels like too many stun cards, but maybe they just got horrendously unlucky.
Push on to victory!
Ooh.
But they can't play him. No.
Ouch.
I mean, he wouldn't help them, but
No.
but they can't play him. Oh.
Guy Honker Draconis.
At least I didn't draw any of them, so.
Yep. But god, like, they kept stunning my interloper, which I guess sort of makes sense because their board was never, like, able to kill it profitably, but
Yeah.
god. At some point, because I have to attack in with that, you just take a 1-for-1 trade on it. Ah, they are also streaming.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Streamer fight.
Can I get a fucking 3-5 in the air?
Yeah, why not?
Happy Final Fantasy VII trailer day. I'm not
Oh.
sure if this deck can start stronger than this.
Unkindness is so mean.
Isn't it?
I'll get it running. No problem.
Oh, I don't know if you can afford to go that slowly.
Marked for death.
And if that unkindness doesn't go off,
That's kind of the thing, yeah. Their choice is either I get a 4/4 or I get 3 1/1s in the air, and they like screws up their plans. I have just made their turn very awkward.
ooh.
They are in shadow, so that does mean that there's like a non-zero chance they can snipe my Mega Beetle. Fair enough. You need to find something large enough to just kind of stop me here.
Yeah.
In the immortal words of the mask. Somebody stop me. Looks like I'm not actually going to get to activate him. On the downside, I now have 6 damage in the air, which
I
is
guess
okay.
on the upside, are you gonna attack him with the 1/1?
Nope. More convenient.
Alright, remember the power, and then I guess
Yep.
you just play it all down.
Basically. Alright, did you get your buffed thing? Is the question.
And is it in the air?
Hilariously, if I pulled a permafrost with things as they are, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
Yeah. Or frost one of your own units to get a
Marsh
4/4.
Dragon doesn't even, like... They don't have any units in there. So, like, Marsh Dragon would get 1 health from eating the Tinker with the board the way it is right now. Which would stop the Ravens. We are admittedly in, like, a pretty precarious position
Yes,
if
with
they
no
can
cards.
stop us in the air.
Yes.
Measure
Ah, curse.
That's gonna be pretty
Okay.
good.
That curse. Ooh, unkindness. If we have a cursed relic, can we activate the 1/1?
No.
No, is it just on the opponent?
Probably take the 2/1 here.
Yeah, is it just if enemies cursed?
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna slow us down. But we got power. Because I'd like to eviscerate whatever they got.
It would be nice, yes.
Let's see what you got.
See what we've got.
Hmm. Oh yeah, we eviscerate that.
Pardon.
Then we just go all in.
What if I just played all of my cards?
No, not allowed. How dare you play all your cards?
Fucking bird fight up in here.
Yep. We're gonna get another bird fight.
No. This crow's a little late to the party.
Yep.
The wind
Alright.
whispers of danger.
I mean, unfortunately, if they can't put anything on it. Ooh. Still living?
I think they're dead.
Still living, though?
I think they're still dead.
Just want him to know. The reinforcements have arrived.
No, you're right, they live. They got 1 health. You got 4/4 in the air, though.
Mm-hmm.
This will get messy.
This will get
We got
messy.
5-5 in the air, though.
Yes, can you put 2 things in the air? Or 1 thing in the air and also kill one of our things? I guess not.
Well, I actually had to get 3 things, 4 things to block, or 3 things to
True.
kill.
They also need to stop the ground too. I will be right back.
We had 4 units.
Mm-hmm.
They did not
had to
manage it.
happen, yes.
Alright, this deck is going pretty well.
It's alright.
It's alright. It's doing fine. It going. It happening. I'll control for sure. I'll control the Major Tom. Yeah, well, yeah, it's done pretty well, this deck. Well, it kind of jumped down that guy's throat, but then still had enough, staying power to stop him. Just be like, no, that Eviscerate, was fucking brilliantly timed on that changey stick, only stalwart as well.
God, and that slingshot on the beetle.
Yep.
That's a 3-5 in the air wins the game. Just like all on its lonesome.
They had nothing.
Yep.
You kind of knew it as soon as they used that Tinker.
Oh yeah.
When we were jumping down their throats.
That's desperate.
Like, you don't want to use a Tinker when
Nope.
you are being murdered unless you have nothing else to do.
Basically. I think they needed it to like draw down. It's
Yeah.
weird. They threw a power away, but I'm not sure if they were stuck or not. Who knows? It is all of my influence.
Yes.
It's 4 power.
Yeah.
Like, the big problem is it doesn't have anything to do super early. She's a bit of a gamble, though we are going
Yeah.
first, which means that we've got a bit of an advantage. I think I'm gonna keep this.
Okay, yep.
We have, like, there's a lot of gaps in our deck that we can draw, and, like, having the inevitability of a Mist Veil Drake is really, really strong. Even if it comes out as a 3/3
I
Aegis
like
Flyer,
that
it's
Face
quite
Aegis
good.
as well.
Do we need anything for the
No.
Ancient Manual?
No, that's it. 2 Shadow is the only double we need.
Yeah.
Yeah, Face Aegis stops unkindness, mistrust, anything that wants to hit her
Yes.
face. There's quite a few cursed relics.
Yes,
so that
Cursed
Face
Relics are the
Aegis-
big thing here.
Ooh, I like.
Oh,
I
wow.
like.
That is potentially the best thing we could have drawn. They are in shadow though, so
Yes,
like this
yeah.
is if one of these cards is hard removal, we're fucked. If one of these cards isn't hard removal, oh buddy. We shall sing.
I pledge my
Third
loyalty.
color? Second color. Okay. Them's Eviscerate color.
Yep.
Interesting.
I feel like it's still fine because we do still have that nailed ability of doom.
Yep. Yeah, we've got to, like, grabbing this is actually pretty okay here, too. Ah, there's a third color.
Yeah. Old one.
Okay.
How much is Changey Stick? I can't remember. We do have a silence for him.
Yeah, if we really
7,
need
because yeah,
to.
that's a lot of power. So yeah, we can just be like, fuck you.
Basically.
Which we might have to at some point. Because yeah, we
Debating
don't
if
have
I
anything that
want
can
to
block him.
play the active power and, like, play out a Minotaur Grunt or even have the silence, or if I want to... Might be good to leave Bring Down up here. Alright, here's the question. Do you have Eviscerate?
I mean, it's 5 power, so...
Yep. My question's been deferred, but... Spell Ritual, I suppose, is this turn's question. Next turn's question is, do you have
Yes.
Eviscerate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a decent amount, there's a good amount of hard removal. Do we silence the wolf?
Thinking I might... Sort of like, if they could put a weapon on it, that would be nice. But I think as is, just stopping them from getting any amount of health is good. Frankly, we don't really need to bring down anything that's in
Join
front
us
of
in the
her.
light.
Yeah.
They are basically hard removal or bust on her. But she's getting bigger.
Push on to victory!
He's actually a decent blocker.
Yeah.
If they have to spend a spell for him, that's great.
Oh, there's your, yeah, deadly quick draw.
Mm-hmm. Kind of want
Like
power.
something chunky or power. Ooh.
That's interesting, though.
I really don't want to kill anything while he's up.
Yeah. I'm sort of like, do I want to cast this and like hold it? Or even just attack all in and just be like, I can outrace you. That is a tough one.
I feel like you might want to outrace.
Yeah, because it's like 2 turns from this, right?
Yeah. And yeah.
Especially with Ollie on. It's definitely
Yes,
dangerous.
unfortunately, killing anything makes him so huge,
Yep.
and he is so fucking nasty when he comes
Yep.
out.
Really just want this to
Want
be
a
power.
power so
That
you can
would
put
be
Miss
nice.
Drake down, yeah.
The big question here is, can they remove her in the next 2 turns? Oop, oop, do they have it? This is the question.
They have it.
Do not. That's a good sign. Silencing that wolf, good plan. Ooh, that's quite good.
Push on to victory!
Push on.
And we hold that permafrost.
Yeah, there's nothing like scary enough to worry about that right now.
Good thing is we can block the 2-3 without killing it.
Yep.
And the 2-4. We have a permafrost for anything that goes in the air. So hopefully they didn't...
Your other unit, yeah.
Yeah. Deadly quick draw. Terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you
He's
what,
fantastic. Doesn't even need to buff.
Like, a 2-1 is nice. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Look at our face aegis. Yeah.
Our phagus.
Oh, seek power.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Bye.
Woo!
British and Eloper in the air when they don't have anything to deal with her.
We have 4 weapons in this deck. Brutish Interloper is ridiculous. Like, the biggest problem I've always had when I'm looking at her in drafting is like, boy, if I had more weapons, I would love her, but I almost never end up in a deck that's got, like, the weapons for her. This deck has the weapons for her. Arby's, we got the meats.
Yeah, they needed that hard removal fast, and they did not have it.
And anytime, like, the question that Changey Stick asks is, do you have hard enough
The other
removal
thing
to
is,
stop
like, even
it?
if they'd gotten rid of her there, we then had
Yeah.
the power next turn for a misfill.
Yep. Yeah, it would only have been a 3-3, but by that point they were low enough that it probably would have gotten us across the line. I'm glad we drafted that Brutish Interloper, though.
Yeah.
Like,
She's definitely done work for us.
she has always been a card where I'm, alright, A, I've lost games to her. B, she's always been a card where it's like, this seems really good, but also has the
she's-
potential to get completely shut out.
And underperformed for us, and oof.
I might... I'm 2 power away from that.
Yeah. All our influence.
This is so ballsy, but this is also like a win con of this deck. Like, I've never had a clearer path to 7 power in this deck. We'll see. If they play fire and then play down a unit immediately, I'm sad. But they didn't do that, so like, we'll see. That's good to have. I would definitely like some gas.
Want some units, please?
We have a lot of 3-drops, right?
Mm-hmm, we do. I have a blood beetle too.
That we do.
That depleted power.
It is a shame that I'm not gonna, or that they're gonna play some. Oh. All right then.
Oh jeez.
I was like, it's a shame they're gonna play something and make it so the blood beetle can't go in.
Oh jeez. Oh, we can make them so big in the air.
I don't need any
No, we
more
don't need
units.
units! We done now!
Your first mistake was thinking I needed units. I'm good, bro.
We don't have any more units. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. We got our 2 sevens.
Bigger than before.
Bigger than before. No, we're doing card crimes. No.
Whoop, whoop,
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I really want this to be a sigil. They're gonna concede. And this is gonna be like a 2-drop or some shit.
Blood Wolf, play him down. Play him down.
Zolta will be cleansed.
We don't care.
Cleansed by a blood beetle. There were 2 7-cost dragons in my hand.
Yeah, you can have your mistrust. We don't give a shit.
I've played enough units, actually. I'm just fine with these ones.
Oh, Blood of Makar is fucking nasty.
It's a win con. Like, if you can get any damage across while it's up, you've just won. This is good.
Yeah, this is 3 power. We can play.
Got both shadows,
yeah,
so
both
I can even
shadows,
use this
yep.
to pull the justice.
Yes, we can. Yeah.
It okay.
That's in the card.
I
please,
even
not
have
too late.
permafrost.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, and like Mistveil Drake in this format, like the Face Aegis is really good
It's
because
good.
A, you get it for free. B, there's a ton of curses,
There
like
are
cursed
an
relics.
Absolute ton of cursed relics. Yeah.
Look, this is why we put 1 Justice Sigil in our
Yes,
deck.
that is absolutely why we did it.
Here it is, the specific reason.
So we're playing the Yeti or the Makar then.
Probably
So
Makar.
we
Like,
wanna
the
use our-
Yeti's not that
We
important.
want to use our shadow
Yeah.
here.
I was gonna hold this Justice in general,
Yeah.
but yes, good to kind of think about that. The fact they have to think about this also is sort of like they probably are in 3 colors. Hello, Blood. Boy, that's a power combo, Makar Zidangel.
Jeez, and
and Blood.
Thunderclaw Raven.
Yeah, Thunderclaw Raven
need
likes it a bit
one
too.
more
We
power.
need to find power, but we do have 2 draws to do that. And even if we don't get that, like, we're not completely out of things to do. Nice. Right. I believe they have a medal. Yeah, like, we at least have things to do here. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I wouldn't have shown that either. Much better on the Makar.
Yep.
If it even is.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't know if Lightning Bolt's in this format. Which I know is dumb.
Blood Wolf or Raven.
That is the question.
Like, it gets that.
All of these.
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Quick draw. Oh, shit. Yeah.
I think the fact that it doesn't immediately hit the mastery of Blood Wolf makes it a
Yeah.
little dangerous for it. Obviously, if they are holding back Lightning Strike, that's quite bad.
I mean, that'll kill anything we put it on.
Yeah.
So,
We do immediately get the curse if I 2 it on Thunderclaw.
yeah. We'll draw the
but it is
Power
kind
Pulse,
of
but do we care
dangerous.
about... We put it on our quick draw unit.
That's sort of the question, yeah. Like, I think it is one of these 2. Fuck, this is tough. We've seen it win the game. Yeah, it's like I think you can't put it on the bird here because you're diversifying your threats. Like, the bird is a threat on its own. This makes either of your ground units a threat of
And
a
we
similar
still
order.
have the wolf if we kill the Makar,
Yeah,
who is
exactly.
a threat on his own.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, he's basically a budget Ashara at this point. I think if the wolf had
Power!
immediately gotten its mastery off, I would have been all about it, but the fact that it didn't, I'm gonna go on the assumption that this is going to die, or that one of these is going to die here.
Yes.
But then the other gets in, so it's like, pick your poison. Oh. Alright, well, that's what that was. Unfortunately for them.
Unkindness with permafrost.
Honestly,
I feel like it might be
I
unkindness.
think it's
yeah.
unkindness. Like, it is weird because, like, permafrost stops anything they play in the air, and I'm pretty close to just winning it. Unkindness with Blood of Makar is just absolutely bonkers. God, that's actually really tough. I think I'm gonna go for the win here. If they have removal for that, it's like, it doesn't feel good, but it is... They do still... Like, Permafrost will at least stop me from dying, and they're at 10 health, so... They have quite a hill to climb here.
This won't take long.
That won't necessarily do it. Anything... Kind of like, do I just permafrost this and attack in with the wolf, too? That's an interesting question. They go down to
And then put the
4.
other wolf down as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, which takes them to 1 kill next turn, so... Oh, of course we have that, making huge fucking chonkers as well.
A lot has to happen. And, like, if they want the mastery for that, they can't attack in
Yeah,
with
they
it.
can't, because our
Or-
4-3
yeah.
wolf is there. Yep. Oh, 7-0!
Yeah, wow, that was a 7-0.
Woo!
You know, that deck, I thought it was pretty good. I did not think it was that good.
7-0!
And granted, we definitely got carried a little bit by some of those draws, but you know, we take those.
Yeah, we do!
It's easy, just draft good cards. Damn, none of my chests spun up.
Yeah, this is why the gun was such a hard choice, but because it was on the Makar, who
Yeah.
isn't a great unit, anyway, quick
He's
draw
a,
2-2
yeah.
is fine.
I mean, any weapon he
good.
gets on him is good. That weapon he gets on him is busted.
And it makes him great, and the wolf, like, if the wolf lives,
Yeah.
it can still be a
Wolf
threat.
bootstraps itself is, I think, the
Yes.
biggest thing about it.
Yeah, so if they had the removal
yeah.
for the unit we put the weapon on, which we knew they did,
Yep.
we'd rather it be in the
All right,
Makar
we
Vanguard.
jump immediately into another
Yes,
one, because
yes,
for
we
once
do.
we had
Yeah.
a draft run that only went an hour.
Yeah, we did.
An hour and 15.
Let's go. But yeah, because of that, we still had the wolf, and he turned out to still be a fucking asshole.
Right, so we've got the Blurry Chaser here.
Twinning Ritual is
Twinning Ritual is
solid,
hilarious.
but yeah, and
You need to
colors.
be, you need to be an Elysian.
I really don't know why the glowy's gone.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's been gone all day. Summon. Reduce the cost of a relic in your hand by 2. No. No. This stat line isn't great. That thing is kind of whatever.
I'm gonna get some water.
I'm just gonna go with the Blurry Chaser, I think.
Want some water?
I think I'm good. I think I'm decently, I mean, I've gotten up to P twice during this stream already. Probably best if I don't continue hydrating with anything other than beer. Alright. Luminant Tendon's good, Umbran Deathwatcher's good, Slope Sergeant's good, but I'm really underselling this because I'm taking Rumination Sledge.
Oh fuck! There's a hammer? There's a hammer? Fuck yeah! There's a hammer! Holy shit!
After I've already drafted a Blurry Chaser.
I know. I love.
You
that
want to know what's a
sledge.
classic combo?
I love that hammer.
Yep. There's good cards in here, it should be said. But fuck it. Let's see if we can make fire happen. Combust
Combust
is
is
there.
good, yeah.
White Feeder and
Sounds like
Back Alley Bouncer at least say to
Charmer's
me that they...
Fine.
Yeah, Charmer's fine as a 2-drop, especially if you're... Well, as long as you're in fire is the better way to put that. Herbalist is good. I think I'm going to grab the Combust
Yeah.
just because it's
Absolutely.
quite nice.
Combust is very good. Yeah, commons in fire.
Commons in fire. Ooh, this is interesting. So a Tremor Shocker dropping to us is good. Smuggler's Stash is worth considering. Dark Wisp is good. Coastal Recruit's good. High Alert's good. This is interesting. Like, Smuggler's Stash might be a little greedy.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell if Shadow is, like, super open. Like, Dark Wisp is good. But Tremor Shocker's better, and I think High Alert and Coastal Recruit are as good or better, I would say. Maybe I go with Tremor Shocker here.
Yeah, ignore the whole middle row there.
Yeah, basically. Might just grab Tremor Shocker because I think it's
Yeah,
the best card
he's a
available.
good boy.
We don't really know what's what right now. Oh god, hello Blackguard.
Blackguard
All right,
Sidearm,
never mind
Creep
anything I just said
Valley
about
Knight,
Shadow,
Cheap
about not
Power,
being sure
Fuck.
about
All
Shadow. Like,
All
all
right.
3 of these are really good Shadow
Alright.
cards.
Yeah, they are.
I think it's Sidearm is the Sidearm is nuts.
Yes,
Like
2-1 quick drop.
Sidearm is ridiculous.
Yep. That Summoning Stone's nowhere near as good now.
Nope, now that it doesn't just fucking play it. Predator's Instinct is actually pretty good.
Yeah, mhm.
Flamefang Charmer is pretty
Fine.
playable. It's probably one of these two. It's
Yeah.
like this if I feel like I could get the get away with this splash / do a billion colors, which is still possible.
I mean,
Flame Fang's just sort of a
how many
solid
infos
2-drop.
is the Blackguard sign?
1.
It's 1, yeah, that's
True.
splashable.
These are also splashable.
For sure.
Like this is removal, which is really, really good. This is kind of just a bear, and it's sometimes a slightly
solid.
awkward bear at that.
Yeah, it's slightly awkward.
Tough one though, because like it is like if we end up in Stone Scar, which like if I get a Stone Scar deck with these 2 in it already, I'm like, oh, beautiful. But
Fire's Instinct.
yeah, it's pack 1. I can draft for value. Thorn Beast.
Thorn Beast,
pretty,
hi.
pretty easy.
Hi, Thorn Beast. Hello, buddy. Oni Patrol.
Yeah, Oni Patrol is really good. Journeyman Armor is also quite good, but I think Oni Patrol is where it's at. Quicksilver Ooze is quite good.
Yeah. Love to eat those oozes.
I'll make you eat those oozes.
Yeah, we will.
That's
Yeah,
potentially
that's fine.
fine.
That's potentially fine, yeah. That too.
Yeah. Alright, Emblem of Makar is pretty good. Wow, hello, Drawstring.
Grodov's Favored.
Grodov's Favored,
again.
Grodov of Evangel,
Bane
Banewolf. Interesting. Probably just grab the Favored.
Yeah.
I think we may end up just being in a time deck, like you said. Splash in some stuff. Cowardice is probably not in this deck. I guess I'll have it in the pool because we're probably gonna have at least some Shadow Splash, but that'll
Yep.
be one of the first things that gets
Kodosh, it's time to. We've seen him twice now.
cut.
We just see him all the time. Anyway, yeah, Grodov's Favored is very, very
The Makar
good.
emblem was also a fair consideration, I should say.
Metal's
Not
nice.
too much here. Other than metal.
that, yeah.
We don't actually have any dragons.
No. I mean, it's good if you do, but
Yeah.
yeah.
A 2/3 for 3, you kind of want a little
Yeah,
bit
you
more
need-
on
yeah.
the text.
You need
than
to
that.
be. You need to be dragons.
Warhorn. That's Warhorn.
Warhorn. and
Warbrush Oni's
Oni,
quite
yeah,
good.
but
Champion
Warhorn-
Grappler's quite good.
Also good, yeah.
but I
but
think
Warhorn.
we have seen
We've
the
seen
work that
Warhorn.
Warhorn does.
Warhorn is so
We are
good.
sitting on like 3 attachments right now, but I think that's fine.
I mean, those are 3 really
3
fucking
extremely good attachments, yes.
Befal,
Yeah,
Gaudy
wow.
Showman.
Befal, Grappler, and Gaudy Showman are all
We
fantastic
didn't
cards.
see our Befal last time.
We did not. We got a 7-0 and we didn't even play we didn't even draw the Befal. I don't think.
I think we saw it in our Void once,
Yeah, I believe so.
along with every other card. Befal is.
Befal is Befal.
Do you want another Warhorn?
Sure, fuck it. I'm not sure what our colors are right now.
Cinder Dragon's okay.
Cinder Dragon's actually fine. Like, it's... Actually, this is really the only actual 6-drops. Cinder Dragon's pretty good for us right now. I think what I'm really gonna need is fixing.
Yes, we're gonna need some fixing later, yeah, for sure.
Interestingly, like, I keep being like, is fire open? And then I realize I've had like 2 Warhorns passed to me. Siphoner's good. Having 2 of those is good. Hello, Oni Stalwart. Nahid's Faithful and Ancient Manual are both reasonable questions to ask.
Probably the manual, I think.
We are at 9 units, and I'm pretty okay with most of them.
Yeah, I feel like we want to draft some fixing real bad.
Yeah,
this
fixing would be
deck is
nice.
gonna be weird. Metal or Torture?
I think we do already have the 1 metal, so I might
Yes,
go for
torture, yeah. We've seen curses that jump
Yeah,
the
Justice
stats
is like
be horrible.
stupid open. This pack has been weird, because that's a last pick champion grappler.
Wow, hi, poor old Seal Keeper.
Hell yeah.
Your Griffins deal double damage.
Boy, if only I had been this in the last draft. That That would have been nuts.
Alright, well, we have a Makara
Anyway.
Evangel, or Blood Wolf, Makara
Wow.
Evangel, Warbrush Oni,
Kairos'
Choice.
Fuck.
Shit.
Shit. Damn.
Damn. Like, I want.
I think
all
it's
of that.
probably the. God. A fascinating question.
God, I want the wolf. But the safest pick
I
is the
know.
Evangel.
I'm looking at the Evangel and I'm looking at the Wolf as my top two. Kairos' Choice is really, really good.
Yeah.
But I think like given that we have 10 units, it's hard to pass up a unit. I do have a single dragon for
Yes,
the Vile
we
Collaborator
would
now,
want
but I'm
more.
not.
Yeah, no. We're gonna go safe. We're gonna go Evangel.
Think so. It's a tough pick. I don't think we go wrong with either of these.
We do have a lot of bomb shit
But
in
I
our deck
do
already,
think that
yeah.
like Tremor Shocker, Gurdov's Favored, Champion Grappler, even the Cinder Dragon, like we're not really hurting for stuff that just wins the game at this point.
Gaudy Showman.
I think it's Gaudy Showman. Like I think at this point, if I'm gonna pick an expensive thing, it's gonna have to be like a really good expensive thing.
Yeah, and we already have the Befile to get to Bane Wolf. as
Yes, yeah.
well. We need some lower cost units
Yeah,
here.
exactly. We need like a playable like start.
Immortalize,
Gurdov Evangel,
yeah,
Immortalize. Immortalize is one of those ones where it's like, ooh, but maybe.
Immortalize is definitely.
Yeah, the offering was also a consideration, but I think this deck isn't slow
This
enough.
deck is fairly aggressive, even when it's like
Even with all,
sixes.
this is a fake 6. The 3 6s here are why I'm like I probably shouldn't take any other big things.
Yeah.
This is tough because again, like Gurdov Evangel is really good for just making sure that
Smoothing.
this deck doesn't fucking suck.
Yeah.
Immortalize is just really good.
Immortalize is so good. Immortalize, do it.
Fun Haver deck.
Woo.
Jesus.
Oh wow, we got Evangel and Immortalize again, and Spike
and a
to
Spike
Kieran.
I think now it's like the Evangel or the Kieran, but I think
I
Evangel.
think it's the Evangel this time.
I think
yeah.
like the big thing about Kieran is like it's a 2-drop and it can be a late drop, where Gurdov Evangel is a 2-drop and also fixing. And right now we're good with we're good with late drops. We're less good with fixing.
We're now gonna eat our vegetables. We are now picking fixing.
Fuck you. Well, you did in fact get your blood wolf. Awoo. You did find your awoo.
You want
I'm
dramatic exit?
debating that dramatic exit.
I honestly don't know what else we'd pick. It'd be
That's
the
sort of the
Calamity
thing,
Oracle,
yeah.
which is that's a MILF card.
I don't feel bad about that, honestly.
Desperate Gambit.
Gambit's
I
pretty
like
good.
that as a trick for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have had so many fucking grapplers.
Yeah, we have like a
offered
billion.
to us.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. Okay, that's an Evangel in each of our colors. We want more of
that's
them,
a pretty
but
easy Warbrush.
we now
Oni.
have one Evangel. Ooh,
We
there's
now have
another
2 Evangels in that one. Not that relevant.
Warbrush
Wow,
Oni's
that
nice
late
though.
Warbrush Oni's really
Yeah,
good. Hey, it's another one.
it's.
At least this isn't one of our colors this time.
Okay, the German armor is pretty nice.
Yeah,
Patrol's
I'm gonna have to look at what
nice.
my current numbers are.
Yeah.
But let's cut a few cards.
That's not happening.
God, that Combust is so fucking plus in this deck.
Yep.
I might cut this Torture, but we'll consider that later.
Yep.
Oh,
Stone Scar Outfitter, of course. Hello.
Oh yeah,
didn't
that's
even
one of the
see
ones
that.
I was considering. Armor is really good. Renegade's fine, but Patrol. I think it's one of these 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 2-drops.
We don't have anything at 4 or 5.
Yeah, and we have 1, 2, 3,
She's
4,
a
3
4 out of
drops.
5.
Yeah, I think this probably is. It's sort of like, does the armor provide enough value? And like with the Blurry Chaser, the Siphoner, and the Evangels, like it's worth considering. And cool guy, dude.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much. I think Outfitter just giving flat pluses is also pretty good though, and
Yeah.
like you said, filling in the hole at
4 and 5.
the literal like 0 drops we have at 4 and 5 is probably where we want to go. Cabal Repeater.
Cabal Repeater.
Let's
Seek
see.
Power.
Seek Power. Oh shit.
Fuck.
I think it has to be Seek Power as much as I want that Cabal Repeater.
I know. But yeah,
God,
we
Displacer
want...
Rictodon and Pack Feast are also quite good, but...
we want this deck to run smooth. It is a mess of 3 colors.
Yep. We are kind of all over the place in our colors right now, and like, I think the thing about this deck is there's enough good cards in it already that like, if it runs smoothly enough via fixing, it's kind of set. If it falls flat on its face because it pulls all of our time cards and none of the time power, then we're really sad. So as much as I hate passing up a Cabal Repeater, and granted, the sheer number of 2-drops we have, I think Seek Power is like more likely to be useful to us. Target Collar, Praxis Insignia, Tantrum. That's an interesting question.
Oh boy.
As far as removal goes, we've got Predator's Instinct, we've got Combust, we've sort of got Torture.
But Silence and Grodov.
Yeah, and Grodov's Faithful has a Silence on it.
Ah, yes, I'm streaming Advance Wars 2 on Tuesdays.
Yes, Tuesdays.
That's the right day, right?
In the afternoons. They're also all up on our YouTube as well.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is
an interesting question.
This is a question.
So we're at like
Insignia's
19
nice.
units, 8 spells, 5 attachments.
Quick draw on basically all of our shit would be awesome.
Oh god, yes. The like only question I have about this is like, can my deck bear another 2-drop? And
another 2 influence 2-drop as well.
2s are fine. It's important to note, like 2s, because you can play like 2 of them on 4, having a fuck ton of 2-drops isn't so bad. That is an interesting one.
God, it's such a plus card.
Yeah.
Basically,
Everybody
no matter
hates
when
Let the
it
Target
comes
Color.
down as well.
Yeah.
Like...
It is sort of like, I think it would be Insignia. All 3 of these do things in my deck that I like.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's be greedy.
Ooh, Eviscerate.
Wow.
Yeah, we want that.
Alright, that
We want that.
totally removes the thing I was like, well, that's kind of removal. This is removal.
That's removal.
I don't think Journey
We're not
Guide
gonna make
ends
it
up
yet.
in this
No.
deck, but I don't think anything else here does either.
Ooh, half trigger pistol.
That's an interesting question. We've got 4 like really good weapons right now.
I don't know if we care about anything else though.
Yeah. Like he's a 2-drop, but we're good on 2-drops. I can always choose to cut one of the other ones.
Yes. Ooh, Xenon Guardian.
Yeah, Xenon Guardian's a thing.
Hi.
We don't have any relics.
Take that token because it's 2 of our colors.
Yeah, that's fine. This is gonna be a really weird set of cuts. I'm gonna say that right from the start.
Yeah.
There's so much. There are so many different ideas in this deck here.
Goodbye, Accelerate.
Yep, that's definitely gone. Of our spell suite, I may end up cutting Dramatic Exit, but I also might just fucking keep it.
Gohan.
Torture probably. I think I'm fine with removing Torture now that we have the Eviscerate.
Only Affliction as well, or is that?
Affliction being 1 cost is actually
it's
really
really
good at
solid,
fucking the
yeah.
board up. Like lowering attack so you can just slam the fuck in is really good.
Yep.
Um,
Journey Guide, it's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Journey Guide's like probably playable in this deck to like get these down as an idea, but I'm probably gonna cut one of these Warhorns because this I can't imagine cutting any of these other cards is the thing, and I think 4 attachment or 4 weapons is probably what this deck kind of wants to look at.
Dang. Got a couple more units.
Yes, we are definitely
Spanish
cutting
number?
units. Yeah, that's an easy one. God, this is actually kind of ridiculous. I'm probably gonna cut the Cinder Dragon because I think Champion Grappler kind of serves a similar purpose. I'm looking at these being like, which one is better? And I guess actually the thing, like, if Shadow's our biggest color. Maybe I do want the dragon.
Yeah, he's also the fervent siphoner. Well, I mean, he's exalted.
He's exalted. 1/2, like 1/2 make a 1/2 weapon is actually
I feel like I
fine.
maybe cut one of them.
Yeah, like it's probably the first 2-drop that ends up getting cut, but
Yeah, I also
I'm kind of
feel-
looking at our 6s right now because I
Yeah.
think if I can run 16 plus
Yes.
Seek, that's where this deck wants to be.
I feel like it's a champion Gremlin. The Cinder Dragon is a different kind of evasion that we don't
True.
have.
Yes, we don't have too many like high
We
up,
don't have
too
anything
many
in
big
there,
flyers.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think that like I think Champion Grappler is a really good card, but I almost never get a chance to play it. It is hilarious the hole that we have at 4 and 5.
We don't need it. We don't need that shit.
So let's see. We're at 37 cards still, 4 of which are power, and I think all these stay. Let me just.
Okay, one thing we do have to consider is maybe we do the Traveling Grabber over the Grammar Shocker.
That is a fair question. Is there like any other double times in our deck? Don't think so. Like there's obviously the Gerdov Evangel,
But
but
yeah,
he
he
gets
doesn't-
himself halfway there.
Yeah.
It is so tough because he is such a big.
He's so good, but
I wonder if he's gonna make the deck draw awkwardly.
Yes.
And like I think that if this deck draws well, it just
the
wins.
thing is, time is our lowest color.
Yeah.
And 2 time is going to be a lot to ask for this deck, along with, like, we've already got 2 shadow, which is definitely happening.
Yes.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, because he's double.
Do we have any double fire? Or is it just double shadow now?
That is an interesting question.
Yeah, and the Evangels don't count.
Yeah, it is in fact
Yes.
just double shadow.
That will make
That's
our deck run much. If time was a bigger faction, the 2 time would be fine.
Yeah.
But because it's our smallest
I
one.
think that like I said, if this deck runs smoothly, I think it just wins. So like it's kind of in my interest to get my
Yes.
doubles.
So I
as
feel
low
like
as
he's a
possible.
better card than Champion Grappler, but
Yeah.
he is a bit awkward in this deck.
Yeah, so like this is 16. Right now I have 4, 5, 6, and then 7 with Seek, sources of fire, which I think I probably want more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sources of time.
You can probably reduce those time sigils, yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sources of shadow, which I think is definitely where I want to be. And I think like looking at this power distribution here, I think cutting the double time, like having to play a double time in this, as good as Tremor Shocker is,
In our
and it
minor
is
color.
nuts, is like I think that would make this deck play like not well.
Yeah, he's our minor color for sure. I think we're looking at time card cuts if possible.
Yeah, if we can cut time
So I
cards,
guess it's
that'll
metal,
probably
'cause
be
metal,
good.
We don't have any mastery. That
Yeah, metal is
loves.
much better when it has masteries to proc. I'm
It's still
also
a good
kind of like
card, but-
looking at the Xenon Guardian because obviously he fits in at 4, but he is a 3/3 for 4. He wins the game if you get to 8. I don't know if this deck cares to get to 8. And he's in our splash color, so it's
Yeah.
I'm sort of like going back and forth because he is such insurance for finishing the game. Yggdrasil, thank you so
you.
much. 29 months, almost all of that at tier 2 too. You are ridiculous.
Thank you.
I think it might like it's so weird cutting things when this deck is so light in the middle, but I think that what this deck is going to do is play a lot of 2s and 3s when it's at 4 and 5 power, and like they'll still work all right. So I think that this is okay to cut. We're down to 18 units. As much as I love it, I feel like Dramatic Exit probably goes. So silly though. So we're at 46 cards again. Am I gonna just do the same thing I always do and just go like, fuck it?
16 Seek, you think, for this one?
I think
Top
so. Like
six,
top,
seven,
top. It's
seven,
the
yeah.
fact that I cut
Xenon Guardian.
the Xenon Guardian and the Tremor Shocker, other
Yeah.
6 out, like, it's not as 6 heavy. So I think I might be able to get away with 17 power, especially because, like, so much of this deck is going to be about establishing a ground game that we can then ride into until we draw enough power for our big bombs to come down and end it. I am going to pee, and you can do some,
All right.
I drank a lot of water and beer today, what can I say?
A small bladder.
Fancy
No.
ruined it.
No, this one doesn't really doesn't go anywhere. Fine on that one. God's power. All it can really play is him. He doesn't want to go down on his own. Sure, another power would be fine. No. I mean, if we do other units, this would be fine, but other than that, it doesn't really do very much. It's fine. Get some Makar. That's about it. Wild. Okay, I was gonna say no immediately, but it is actually 2 power. We can buff the wolf. This is a greedy one. This is a greed pick, but look at this shit. We can buff our Blood Wolf so he gets his in 2 turns. We buff the Warhorn as well. Like, if we... This is ballsy. But this is a greed pick, but you would probably keep this hand.
Hilarious.
Yeah. I'm saying the Warbrush only to, like, buff the Wolf and the Warhorn.
This is fine.
You want to buff the other Warbrush and your Target Caller and your Fervent Siphoner?
Yeah, the Fervent Siphoner getting them.
That's
Alright.
fine. That's
Fuck it.
perfectly solid.
We got our 7-0 already. Why worry?
Yeah, we did.
We could go 0-3 and still be 7-3 on the night. And I plan to. Perfect.
No.
It's got pretty much everything
That's
I want.
fine. Yeah, the Seek Power gives
Pulls
us
the fire so we can actually
Evangel.
play this. We'll be able
Then
to play
all
the
we
Quicksilver.
need after that is our double Shadow.
Yep.
If you hadn't agreed, what's the point? I know. It's true. Play this time.
Yep. Grab us a fire and fire.
Ooze, we got Warhorn.
Yeah, we got a lot to do here. Fine. Doesn't really establish a board presence. That's really
That's
good,
nice,
because
that's
that
good.
means Warhorn comes down on one
Jovka
of these.
inspires us.
Probably him if I can, as long as, you know, the board
Yes,
is
yes,
amenable
so
to
is
it.
the,
Oh, nice!
level
Matching
5.
colors. Same hat? Same hat. Worth asking here if I wanna... I guess if I play this and they attack in, I know they have a trick, so I might as well just stay on curve here. Don't play a Warhorn on it, please.
Huh.
I pledge my loyalty.
Yeah, you do.
Iron Fire, which is definitely terrifying.
Hmm.
Don't go in unarmed.
Debating if I want to, like, raid in, but honestly, it's just Bannerman's. It's probably not worth much.
Yeah.
We found our 6s. I do like this a bit more because at least now we're threatening to trade with their Blood Wolf.
Yeah.
And if I have nothing to do next turn, I can always split him to a 4-1 and a 3-2. Definitely scary. I think I do that, especially with this, because now I can hold up Desperate Gambit. Might even attack in with it here. Although
hold
it
it
does
back
at
for the block.
least, yeah, that threatening the blocks probably want to be.
hidden in
Yeah,
plain
you
sight.
can eat Spider-Man.
Interesting.
Oh, you don't?
Bold of you.
Exceptionally so. I would like to keep that Warhorn for the Cinder Dragon.
Yeah, it's either the Cinder Dragon or the Stone Scar Outfitter next turn, depending on like if I pull power or not.
Yeah.
I think I have to just play this and sit. As
Yep.
annoying as that is. I mean, we're basically just stalling each other out right now.
Yep.
But I kind of like our odds if that does continue.
Yeah, that's why I would like to get the Cinder Dragon
Yeah.
and the Warhorn on it.
Yeah.
Slowly, it will
Oh,
devour.
lifesteal, uh-huh.
Ha!
Oh boy. Alright.
That is an issue.
Nope. Need that power.
At least I can't draw anything else that costs 6. Not really too much that can go on.
No, it's
Um,
not particularly helpful here.
Well, this is awkward.
Yep. This power situation is definitely.
This is like about as bad as this could have gone, I
Do you
suppose.
put it on a unit just?
I'm
drop
thinking
it
I might
more
just to
on
like
the
have you a bit
2/3
more.
maybe.
The one thing
You
about
really
that
wanna
is
block
that
the
yeah,
threat,
like
yeah.
she's doing a whole lot. Like
Berserk-
possibly the Berserk dude. He at least looks scary. Suppose I could do that
And attack in with it this turn.
in a bucket kind of way. Like
Yeah.
they can only kill so many things. I think I might die on the way back though. They will do a lot
Sure.
of damage on
Yeah.
crackback, and I don't think I kill them.
No.
Fuck that up, actually. I
What?
should have done that and just double attacked
Yeah, I
him with
mean,
him.
I wondered why you didn't.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
I had... Nah. I guess it's only 12 damage. It really comes down to when power number 6 comes in. Thank you.
Wow.
Hey, thank you.
Wow.
Huge of you to do that, to
That
me.
was so many turns.
That
without
was godlike.
power. Wow. All right.
Bravo!
Holy shit, that was a lot of card draw without power. I mean, we missed a lot of good shit, but you know what? That power.
Frankly,
I pledge my loyalty.
that's a little scary, but I do at least have the 7/6, and I'm hopefully going to start getting an infinite number of Oni in a moment.
Certainly hope so.
You know, no promises, but
Yeah, what did we lose?
here, Immortalize, Makar's Bloodwolf, Predator's Instinct, Ruination Sledge, and a Warbrush Oni.
We kill that.
We kill it. The question is if I get the 3/2, like if I do it with like these
The
two,
oozes, yeah.
instead, and like keep her up. Particularly because I'm going to be getting a lot of chump units.
Yes. I think we put the Exalted unit.
Bleed them dry.
All right, my question to you: how hard is your
Do you
removal?
have the answer?
Your sword,
I like that answer you've now given. I just play 2 Onis
Yes,
here.
we play 2
Hold
Onis.
up Desperate Gambit.
Yes.
What if I just fill my board up? I'm gonna want him out to just have another large threat,
Absolutely.
but
We don't want him at the cost of having 2 units on. Like,
Yep.
they...
and then ideally we use Desperate Gambit to get ahead, to get across the line 1 turn earlier, but you know. No, that Makar's Blood Wolf is definitely at least a little scary, but...
Ready yourself! This won't take long.
Yeah, it mostly is just there to prolong them.
Yep.
Though, like, you kill it so handily.
Yep.
Alright, they did not have anything to deal with our 7-6 in the air. Ooh.
That will happen. Boy, that Eviscerate, though!
Ooh.
5 cards, none of which were power.
That's how we won that game. We would have been
We were fucked if they did not Eviscerate us,
We were-
literally right there.
fucked. Absolutely fucked.
Hilarious. Now, granted, they could have also milled 5 power cards. We just
Yes, yes.
happened to get on the very good end of that.
It was, yes.
Like, God, even if that had thrown away 2 power cards, I would have been like, fuck. Because, like, you know, you have more action cards than power cards in your deck in the first place.
Yep.
So, like, that draining any amount of power out of the deck would not have felt good. But, oh my god. That was dumb.
That was great. Thank you for the Eviscerate party.
I want you all to know, don't let that stop you from ever playing Eviscerate. Like, for the love of God. That specific situation was stupid. I'm probably gonna keep this.
Yeah.
Like, it's got 3 things to play, or 2 things to play here, and, like, break in case of emergency. And these 2 together are actually kind of nuts. Needs to pull more power very badly.
Yeah.
But I think this deck wins by being a bit greedy, frankly.
Yes. I mean, that's just how this deck plays a bit
Yeah.
greedy.
No, like, don't... Like, the mill is pure upside unless you specifically know that you shouldn't do it. Like, unless you specifically know that if you're gonna discard a card that they're gonna, like, play directly from their void or some shit.
Makar binds us.
Like, yeah, it
Yeah.
might, but my deck could have just been shuffled. Like, it's a zero information environment. Kind of hard to make calls over. Damn, I was really hoping that would be fire.
Yeah.
That's fucking
wait, are you
hilarious.
gonna
as that
charge
would
or
be.
not?
I'm,
You're gonna ooze? You're gonna ooze?
I think I'm gonna ooze. If anything, if I can get the Warbrush Oni on him, it's even better. Whereas this guy doesn't really care at all.
Yeah.
Kind of just power in general too.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Play the other dude? Shavka Evangel? No, you. I mean, if I pull a 4th one, I could just summon a fucking Bane Wolf, which is
Yeah.
fun. That's better. Basically means I get their Gerdov Evangel for free if they want to attack in with that. Like, it's no more likely to screw you over than it is to save you in the case of playing Eviscerate with the Onslaught or not. Like, when you have no information, it's just more of a plus to get your opponent closer to 0 cards. Like, if they're playing with a deck that recurses itself, obviously that kind of changes things. Or, like, you know, can pull a lot from the void. But, like, even still, it's not, you know, like, it's not super worrisome. If I do pull power, I'd be able to befoul immediately, which would be hilarious, but I think simplifying the board is probably where I want to be here. If anything, if I get a power, I play 2 of these.
Hi.
That's perfectly acceptable. I'm gonna play this eventually, I swear.
Nope.
I promise.
Nope.
Both of us sort of sitting here eyeing each other.
Yeah.
But if they keep playing power, that's dangerous.
Yeah, and we don't. We're in a little bit of trouble.
Yep. Eating that 3-1. Or am I playing this out and then like eating it next turn and trying to put it on that? Like,
Fair.
that's a really good thing to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Bleed them dry.
If I pull power next, it's like aw, but honestly, if I pull power next, I probably do pull the trigger on the
Yeah,
befoul.
we absolutely pull that trigger on the file. The sooner we get that out, the
Yeah.
better it is.
Yep. Do be careful with that. Granted, it wouldn't have been the worst thing to like play on this by accident. It wouldn't have been an absolute disaster. But this is definitely getting closer and closer to WinCon territory.
We can draw power.
It would be nice, I suppose.
More bah humbugs. Hello, and a firepower's nice for us
It was
too.
quite good, yes.
Ready yourself.
Steady, archers.
And then next turn we eat me 2-1 and what, me 3-1? Ooh, Echo, hello.
Scary. I'm also sort of like, do I want to trade in my 5/5 for something? That's an issue.
Oh shit.
That makes the befoul a lot worse.
Nope.
Woo.
It does get quick draw, right? Up a file the wolf?
No.
No.
Because it plays
Plays it.
Yep.
Possibly still worth doing.
I think what I can do is kind of like do it with these two, because like a 2-1 quick draw isn't actually doing all that much for me.
Yeah.
Grodal preserves us.
Also probably just gonna ram this in to make sure they can't use like the 2/2 for anything. Not really doing that much for me. And you know, maybe they're gonna throw like 20 cards into their void. I don't know. God, that card has always been amazing in draft.
Yeah. Windbreak.
Yeah, there we go. I redraw the wolf
fucker.
with Immortalize, and then things get stupid.
Yeah.
Sadly, that does not work. Because the wolf will still cost 7.
Yes, he will.
He is an expensive awoo. Finally! A blurry chaser!
Let's go.
I mean, I might.
Yeah, that on a quick draw unit.
Is a way to break this.
Yep.
But like, do I want to twist him again? And probably not. I'd rather actually hold on to that scout for afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah, Thornbeast
Yeah.
is an incredible immortalized target.
Yep.
Like, I really
100%.
want to use the Blurry Chaser to dig for power. It was sort of just like, oh wait, I can actually use that to do some shit. That's fine. Might be like the 2-1 and the 3-1.
Yeah.
And if they like spend a spell to make it a 2-for-1 on the spell, that's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I think they're not doing too much for me right now. Have a char, or you just... Actually, you must have a char because this would have just done it if they didn't have a break for a fast spell.
Yeah, they definitely have something.
Yeah. Play that raw. That's fine.
Shocker. Alright, does it go on the blurry and then we twist them?
That is the question, yeah. I guess 3 health versus 2 health isn't that much of a difference.
Yeah.
That is sort of the thing. It's
and
like
then he
Streets of Flame
kills
versus...
the-
he kills anything.
Yeah, he kills like the entire
Yes.
fucker.
That is the thing about Deadly Quick Draw. It's mostly like, do I play around Char, or do I
Oh,
not?
true.
Streets of Flame will always kill it, obviously.
Yes. Yeah, I guess 5-3 is perfectly serviceable here, really.
I think so.
Oh, it's
I think I will, honestly.
Yeah,
I know that's really fucking greedy, but I am going to need to kill something large at some point.
we can also put something large ourselves down.
Yeah, like the board is so stalled out right now that I think I can afford to play a value game. And given that they're at 8 power, they are eventually going to draw something like really scary. Metal is the card that stops that. But I get this strange feeling they might not have metal. I don't really care to play. Like, my board actually, I think gets... That's actually a tough question. What would I kill? Like, the 2-1 and probably this one.
Yeah.
Know that's worth it? Interesting question, though.
Yeah, we're probably better off with 2 blockers than 1.
I think it is weird because of like their board actually having quite a bit of large stuff on it.
Yeah, do we get 2 wolves yet? How much stuff do they
No,
have to throw
not
away?
even close. They have 10. They're at 3. No one has like done anything this game.
Immortalize,
Yes.
So we can always hold up to grab something we care about back.
Yep. They were to attack in with the other, what should we call it, 5-4 Echo Dude. I wonder if I would throw away my 4-2 at this point. I feel like I might. Sure. Don't really care to immortalize him.
No, because it won't get the deadly, yeah.
They are down to 13 health, it should be mentioned.
Yep.
Do you have a weapon? Because that would actually be a pretty big swing.
Yeah.
You do not. Good. Care to draw back, right?
No, no. We kind of want to save that for, like, Thorn Beast or the Bane move.
Yeah. Alright. Debating if I want to throw away, like, something to get the onslaught, or if even if I just want to hold it. I think it makes the board a lot nicer without one of their 6/6s on it. I think I will just take that out here.
And I guess the onslaught would have helped our Befoul, but
Damn, you're right. Sorry.
I didn't think of it until you'd already said it. Sorry.
Yeah, that was my fuck up. Oh well. That would have been worth a 2-1 to throw away.
Yeah.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
That does help us. We are actually getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about the Blurry Chaser, right? They might be able to kill it, but I'd take at least 2 things with me, and that gets me very close to Bane Wolf.
You think? It's 5.
5 attack, they would be able to kill it, and 3 health. I guess you would
take out
block it
1.
with these 2,
Yeah.
That is
I
tough.
wonder if it's the Ravenous Form Beast with the thought of we're back.
That still only gets 1.
Yeah.
I'm sort of like, do I want to attack in with the Thorn Beast, like, blind now, and do a 1-for-1 trade, and, like, kind of simplify their board a bit? Because that does take one of the big things with them.
Yeah, they have to sacrifice
and would let me immortalize it, and I could actually just bring it back, couldn't I?
Yeah. Don't do the 2 for it. Well, I mean, they double block.
Yeah.
So they have to lose their 5/4, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
their 4/4.
Yeah. They do have another one of those, right?
No, we
already?
killed one already.
Oh, yeah. They have
I
something
have
else.
no idea what the trick is.
Yeah. Metal?
Ah. Well, I'm alright with getting that out of their hand, honestly. Alright, I gotta do this quick. I'm not going to eat anything. Actually, if I can.
Yeah, we're gonna eat.
Ah, they still have a thing. Right.
Secret pages.
Gonna be close.
Oh, it has quick draws on.
It does. I actually
Oh, no.
kind of forgotten about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'd also forgotten about that.
Just a touch.
Oh, we can make
We're
that.
almost there. We're so close.
Make that a 9/9. That's
Yep.
gross. Okay.
This all seems fine.
We have to do a lot to kill the 7/7.
Yep. I've made these blocks really awkward for them. Desperate Gambit?
Yeah, probably.
The thing being, I was very careful there
Yeah.
to not actually give them anything with +2 attack. Like, they can save their Viniptal Creeper. Ah, Rally.
Really?
Same basic effect.
Yep.
That would have killed me if I had not declared blocks.
Yep.
They have another fast spell. How fun.
Hmm.
Char.
Char.
Ah, they will kill my wolf, but I'm not going to tell you this game is over. But this game is kind of over.
Foul. Oh, shit. Do you foul or?
No.
No, you Warhorn?
I can draw Onis that then Warhorn with Befoul. Yes. Now you have a lot of cards to juggle. Yeah. Wow.
What a hard game.
A lot has happened here.
Our stall game ended up being better.
We would have won so much earlier if I had remembered the Eviscerate. Oh well.
Oh well.
That's fine though. Like, it's the sort of thing that even without that, I could afford to wait for them to fill their void up. Like, we had so much inevitability there.
I forgot that Form-Beast was going to get quick draw when it came
Same.
back.
I honestly, like, that might have been the thing to throw that in earlier. Although, I don't think there were too many turns where we actually floated power.
No.
Like, that was one of the first ones that I remember that we actually had 5 power up to just pull
Yeah.
that move. Like, that's kind of the biggest thing about that, was I was able to kill off one of their things and then immediately place an even bigger card down.
No. Still.
It's so close.
It's so close, but...
Like, I can't actually play the hair trigger. These Warbrush Onis get huge, and, like, the crystal gets huge, but I don't think that's enough to justify the 2 power and not quite enough fixing.
Rough.
It's so close to being incredible. This is fine.
Yep.
It was actually pretty good.
Yep.
Because, like, she makes them terrifying.
Yeah, and the Fervent,
And the
he
Fervent
makes them
Siphon are
bigger
better,
too,
yeah. Have another one. Would be pretty funny.
Hi, buddy. We don't want to see you yet.
No,
Go-
but nice
go away,
to have.
please.
Now let's just pull nothing but
Power,
power.
please. Damn, I never even cast that before.
Yep.
Ah,
That's really good.
excellent. That's very good.
Okay.
I almost forgot we had time in this deck.
Yep.
Makar binds us.
Makar, where are you at?
Get the Fervent guy down now, or
Bleed them dry.
Bleed.
yeah, our blocks were really good. And Power Infliction. Oh,
Fine.
that's...
Oh god, wow,
right,
that's
okay.
great now.
Thank you.
We just hit 6 powers, so fuck ya. Do not fuck you with Chuck ya.
That makes the quick draw able to attack.
Yes.
Don't go in unarmed.
It's sort of like, do I attack with the Makar Evangel, or like play the Makar Evangel first, but I don't have anything else to do, so it's like, I don't know, whatever. It's fine. And I'm fine trading a 2-drop for a 3-drop. It's not ideal when you've got the Berserk dude, but that's actually pretty good. Doesn't really matter.
Makar binds us.
No, we want him for like walking. You attacking? It does. We had a 2/2 weapon. Thanks.
Yep.
They can
We
just
hand
be,
him a gun.
Yeah, they can just be like 2 damage. We'll take that to the face.
We did have to hard cast that. So that's fun.
Our
Yeah, it's mostly down to like if I might hold on to this to like see if they've got removal they want to spend on one of their other things. And I'm kind of I don't really care about this either way. He's just now a big blocker.
well, again, we can sacrifice our 2/2 to him. I mean, it makes a 7/3, which isn't ideal for us right now, but. Oh, they have a Cinder Dragon.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, that's gross.
Back in when they're 2.
Yeah, it's mostly down to if I want to go with the 5/1 or not.
Yeah, I mean, it just gets chomped by the
Yeah.
Batterman.
True. Shame I can't like play that and then just play it out immediately.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with our Immortalized?
Him.
Him?
With flying, so bring back my 5/4 flyer and also give it and also give it exalted.
Time marches ever onward.
Oh, that's good.
Pretty good pull.
That's really good with Immortalized.
Yep. I feel like if I start racing, I just win, and if they take this trade, then things get so much funnier for me.
Yep.
Steady, archers.
I am doing this the fuck right now.
Yes.
So that it gets exalted and quick draw, and
Yes.
they can't do anything about
Yup,
that.
And only drew in a Vangel. That's good for them.
Neat.
The right blade for
Ooh,
the judge.
black market.
The one thing about this is those aren't super silency colors. The other thing about it is that feeding time is a card
Don't
that
go
exists.
in unarmed.
Drew their Vangel.
Granted, I don't really have a choice.
No.
If they feeding time it, I'm not in the worst position. That's pretty good.
Permafrost. Yeah.
Especially because it just gets it immediately.
Yeah, when Desperate Gambit doesn't
Yeah.
save it.
It's actually fine. I just, like, block it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and then Exalted on something else. Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I mean, if we just stand pat, then eventually I pull something that gets rid of that.
Ender Dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we Desperate Gambit.
Pardon? This is getting interesting.
Do we give it to the 2/2 Exalted?
Yeah. Glad I've kept him alive all this time. That's fun too. Alright, no real reason not to.
Yeah?
Undo that life gain.
Shavka inspires us.
I get rid of like the 4 health unit on the ground as well. They can't block this.
Reporting in.
Enemy sighted.
They can't block that, can they?
Why not? Oh god, quick draw.
And charge. Like they can, they might be able to kill it, but like it would cost
They'll
them
lose
several
something,
units.
yeah.
This won't take long.
At least one thing.
And he's threatening his mastery.
Oh god.
They have to sell the
I think
entire
I think
farm.
it's 2 things unless they block
Yeah.
it with a 6/5 and the 2/4. Yeah, you block it with, yeah, like... everything, I guess. What do you kill? The 5/2 lifesteal?
It definitely goes. It's
Wow,
either
do
I
you-
take their entire thing except for
Yeah.
the 2/4,
Yeah.
or I don't. Or I take the 2/4. This definitely
I
happens.
think we take everything but the 2/4.
Oh wait, it's
honestly.
only one of them,
Is
but
it?
or sorry, like this and one other, or the 2 of these.
We've got 6 attack.
We have 4 attack left.
Yeah, do we kill the 2/2s? Or the 4/2 and the 4/1?
Yeah, I think so.
You'll kill 3 things on the board.
Yeah, and then I can kind of just attack in and be like, "You fucking figure it out." They're at 9 health now.
We cannot attack in.
That's
Ah!
very
Fucking
slow.
Oh, we can kill the Cinder Dragon.
Yeah, we just
Bye.
win, don't we?
Sacrifice the
4/2 or the 3/2, yeah.
3/2 probably.
Wow.
Woo!
God, and that was still exalted.
Yeah, and it was
Like,
exalted, so if they killed it without silencing it.
Exalted chains are ridiculous. More like many pants to victory.
The only thing we had to make sure not to kill was our 2/3 that was buffing it.
Yes. We would have given up lethal if I had... Like, I looked over that, but for once in my life, I actually realized that
I would have stopped you.
lethal was,
I was
dependent on it.
That's why I always like 3/1. Do not break that 2/3. Yeah, their 2/4 wasn't doing very much. Worth killing 3 things on their board.
Yeah. It was mostly stopping the 3-2 Berserk quick draw from attacking in, but we were able to get them so low that it's sort of like, well, I'm
They
gonna
can't
get around
attack
you
in.
eventually anyway.
There was no attacking in.
Yeah.
That Cinder Dragon could not attack in.
Yep. Turns out they had a big flyer. I had a bigger flyer.
That just got bigger and bigger. We killed
Bigger
it
than
once,
before.
brought it back, killed it again, made another huge fire.
They did manage to kill it twice.
We could not kill it the third time.
Yep. That Desperate Gambit though, like
Yeah.
that game, and well, they win that game if I'm not holding a Desperate Gambit there.
Yep.
And granted, like they needed some really good. They needed Sky like to market out Sky Horror Draconis and put a fucking Life Saw on it. Life Saw is one of the best weapons, like in the format, and that was nuts. We just happened to have exactly
Nuts.
what we needed
We
to
had
get
Nutser.
it. Yeah, we had more Nutserer. God,
Well,
and we put
this
it on
one's
another
going
Exalted unit.
That's going well.
No kidding.
God.
The problem here is I can't play this.
Yeah, you
Like,
can
if
only
I could
the
play this,
Vanguard.
I would absolutely throw down. Like, this hand is amazing if I could play this.
Yeah, you can't though.
If it doesn't get it, though, like, and it stalls on power, it's
Yeah.
just fucked.
Yeah.
Thorn Beast on 3 is so good, though. This, though, Pain I can get into.
Hell yeah.
Computer. Show me a nude Pain. Actually think care too much. Our double is Shadow, right? Yeah, because we've got
Yes.
the Eviscerate. So I'm better off grabbing this now rather than pulling a card for the Seek Power.
Yeah.
Because I need to play the Ancient Manual before I can play the Sigil that I'd pull from the Seek Power and yada yada.
Bleed them dry.
Alright,
We need units.
units would be nice. If
A
they
unit,
manage to kill
please.
this before I get a unit, then I'm a little sad, but...
Yeah.
If they play a curse on it that nullifies it, that's actually fine.
The forest
That's a bit
holds
scary,
many
though.
Secrets.
Okay.
That's quite good, though.
Want to play the fire yet, or hold your hand on that?
Yeah, I got no reason to, currently.
You can.
I am going
blitz
to...
that, or.
I'm gonna beat them. They're gonna be really angry at me. Bye!
That's slightly mean.
Affliction's really good. Just straight up. Like, one cost for a -2/-1 actually does so much more work than you think it does. Well, we can play Cinder Dragon, so that's good.
We can grab anything now.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter what I pull.
Then we sit.
Yep. Now, we wait.
I'd love to put that 1-2 in the Cinder Dragon, but. Draw fire!
Well, they might or might not
Yeah,
actually
the
be
green
Injustice.
might have been.
Green could be
who-
fake.
Who knows?
You're lucky I don't have that guy who gets more influence and shit.
Ah, we do have a silence, which
good.
is very good.
Like, decent chance that just hits her, to avoid any sort of potential trouble.
We'll see.
I
if they
likely
start milling us.
play Grodov's favored for... Alright, Justice is real.
Ah, Justice Israel.
So
they're
they are
four
just playing
color.
4
The
colors.
ancestors won't save you.
Misery Walker.
That I am actually going to silence. Don't worry about putting something
Wow,
in the... That I'm going to play, though.
Wow.
Like, if they need to spend a fast spell to kill that, that is great for me.
This won't take long.
Alright, you gonna inflict conscience on me? Neat.
Our Eviscerate and our Befoul is,
Yeah, that's an unfortunate... Wow!
Warhorn. Ouch.
Um...
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, that was fantastic for them.
Alright, but we can put a Cinder Dragon down or silence their Mystery Walker.
I'm probably putting the dragon down, kind of try to see if I can scare him a little bit. That, though,
Oh shit,
that is an issue.
that is a problem. Oh, we can't really do anything about that.
Yep. And that may end up being enough to beat us on its own, funnily enough. We shall see. That's fair, just try to get up to, full power.
Enough birds to kill it.
Yep. I probably just go all in next turn, depending on what they do. If they play something big, I think we're gonna lose no matter what, but... Old?
Interesting choice.
Not sure about that. Debating if I ace space or not here.
I honestly think we do. They can only kill one of the Grodov or the depending on how put down.
Yeah. Damn.
That changes the maths a lot. Put it on the bird.
I would love that.
Put it on the bird. Please put it on the bird.
That would be amazing.
Put it on the bird.
Put it on the bird.
Damn.
Alas.
Yeah, that changes it quite a lot. Goodness, does that help us if we do it with the champion grappler with its overwhelm?
Yes, I think that does.
So do we go ham anyway?
We really need this card to be a power.
Because unfortunately we need to immortalize. This is our risk, but we don't win if we don't go for it.
The overlay's nice.
Hmm.
Alright. Grappler. Gonna play it
Shavka inspires
at the end of their turn.
Binds us.
Kind of see what we do.
Yeah.
That actually wasn't so bad for us. Like, they're
Yeah,
down to
they're
5
at
now.
5, which is actually really good for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna get another bird at the end of the turn. A raven.
Yeah, they are now going full mill.
The God of Showing would be nice, but power is
Yep. It is interesting because, like, I think I don't do it now because they can just block with the Sadistic. I think it's like another ace space that comes in. Like, if I could play it next turn, that would be one thing, but I think because I can't, I can kind of save it till I pull the power. As awkward as that. That's quite good.
they can mill us.
Yeah.
You know, I think about like putting power at the top of it yet.
I don't think I have a choice, really. Really just gonna be whenever I end up drawing power next.
And it's a yeah.
Yeah, they're just gonna go hardcore for the mill, huh?
Yeah, and I think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way around it, though.
No,
Like, no other
yeah.
play. Them getting the Kodosh Sees All on us that early was really good on their part. The hair trigger pistol would have been nice.
Bust lets us get something bigger, but I don't know if it helps. Sacrificing the.
Well, I mean, it kills the 6/6.
Yes.
That is really helpful. Like, it kind of just lets me A-space again. Oh. I don't want to do that.
Sure. Did you put it on one of your quick draws, or?
Yeah, that is really the question.
Or I'm just your, like, biggest boy. I think it's the quick.
I think that has the highest chance of being impactful. I just A-space here?
I feel like, I feel like we twist him, right?
Okay, that's the question, yeah.
Yeah, I think we twist him.
Not that it really matters. What I have at the top here.
Nope.
Yeah, it's funny that like the scout is actually not worth very much here.
Do we immortalize him to get one quick draw?
No, because it loses the stats get weird, I think. I think it turns into like a -1.
Does it?
Yeah. Like a 5 -1 when it loses the weapon. I have no idea what the board's
right,
gonna
it's
look like
losing a
after
weapon,
this.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I basically have to pull the grappler back and hope that they leave me open enough for me to kill them.
You kill a 2/4 and or
Probably.
a bunch of 1/1s.
It's actually only 1/1/1. Everything else they attacked me with is a 4. Alright, this is where things get interesting. If they go ham, we win. And like, they are actually incentivized to attack in with their ravens here. I don't think we win-win, but I also don't know that I can afford to exalt him here.
No, I
Because I
think we
need
just...
to be able to play him.
Yeah.
This is going to be close. There is
Yeah.
a road to victory
Yeah.
here, and if we don't get it, that's like, honestly, our luck has been ridiculous tonight. But...
Yeah, they're attacking with the Ravens
Yeah.
to Millis. I guess, or not.
They're
What
thinking
are you
about
thinking?
They're doing a lot of thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we just have to immortalize, bring him back
Yeah.
as a 5/5.
And if we pull power, it's like, aw.
How many cards we got left?
We actually are doing okay
We're
in that
okay.
department. The Ravens, if they were willing to attack in with them, speed it up a lot more, but...
Oh, do you...
Okay.
I didn't catch you in time, I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault. That might lose us the game.
Yeah, do you attack in with both here?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, completely use down and then... I'll try to remind you what the strategy is here.
Honestly, with them being cowardly, I think it wouldn't have won this the game immediately anyway. Also sort of like I maybe should have only twisted him once.
Yeah.
But... Frankly, if we win this game, it's kind of a bonus.
Chomp with the 1/1, dude. Come on. Don't give advice. Ah, they're killing it.
Kind of okay with that.
Interesting decision.
We finally found the power.
I'll go in.
I feel like for them, there's no reason to throw that 2-3 in because their win con is milling me right now.
No, I'll go in with the bird.
But yes, like, or even the silence 2-3.
Alright, now, are we gonna immortalize and grab it out?
Ha!
Ah,
Figures.
yeah.
This won't take long.
Say, like, I think you have to.
Have to kill this guy off.
Yes.
Means losing your Raven. Or your 2/1/1s.
Yep.
Oh, we kill that.
I think this is where they beat us.
Yep. God, I don't even know what we have in the deck left that will help us. It's
Yeah, I
not
think they've thrown away all
in
of
the
our
fucking
removal.
void, yeah.
Is the real thing. And God, like... Okay, with that, that pretty much seals it.
Yep.
It is sort of like I would have been able to put that if I had given it the... If I had gone for the home run. I would have been able to give something else Overwhelm, but then they give it Fragility and...
Do you want to split your...
I can't. Oh. Thought that was one. I thought I had made one. My fault.
No.
It's fine. Yeah, at this point I'm just going to concede after I see what my next card is. No reason to kind of play this out after they've pulled literally all of my removal. That doesn't help.
If only we had known we were about to draw power.
It's honestly, I probably should have done it on the... Like, they were playing so slowly, and him getting in guaranteed wouldn't have even helped us if I had not misplayed it horribly.
Yeah.
So I probably should have just given him Exalted and waited, and then put it on the 5/6 and hoped that would have been enough to have gone through it. No, I don't have Tremor Shocker.
No, we don't.
We took Tremor Shocker out of the
yeah.
deck. This is fine. I'm gonna eat that Evangel. Evangelized so hard that he got eaten by a pack of wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Happens to this. That's good. I will play that Shadow Sigil next turn. I promise.
Yeah, the 2-time sigil was just too difficult.
Yeah.
Like, so often he would just be a dead card in our hand.
It would have, well, it's not even just that. It's that it would have made the rest of the deck draw badly.
Let's
Yeah.
see.
Like, the thing that you don't see when you put a double card in is all the games where you lost because your power would have been way better if you had just done something else.
Ah, buy a grappler. So they have fire.
Yep.
Makar binds us.
There he is. Yeah, fuck me up.
Are we happy to eat our Makar?
I think so. It depends on what else I draw, but I don't want to see much.
Hello.
That's certainly scary to the point where I might just afflict that. So that it can't attack in and just start
Yeah.
generating value. Now granted, I could also just fucking play a hair trigger pistol and go wild.
Yeah.
Which would certainly change the math.
We can always do that, and then next turn
Yeah.
we have 4 power. We can like profile. Well, no, we can't profile. But you know what I mean? Yeah, we have options.
I mean, we've seen this win so many games for us tonight. Might as well continue winning games with it.
We can afflict that next turn.
Yes. Even if I play him as a 3/3, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And if I find something else that's quite nice to have, then that's perfectly okay.
Let's attack!
Hidden in plain sight.
Sure.
Yeah, so we seek power. At the...
It's either I seek power or I play the 3/3 Thorn Beast, and like it might not be the worst thing to do.
A 3/3 stops that 4/3.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we definitely afflict that.
Yeah,
well,
that is.
we need to stop.
Give me the win con.
Goodbye.
I have a thing. You sure about that? You got metal? You specifically have metal, because that will do it.
Oh shit. That'll kill us?
Yes.
Shit.
That's how quick draw works.
Damn.
I mean, there's cards that beat it now. None of our last opponents had it.
No.
I can't feel bad about that.
Alright.
I mean, if they had any form of hard removal, that would have beaten it too, so
Yeah.
that's basically the same thing.
Woof. I don't
Well,
think we're winning this one.
This will be a really good befoul. That does mean the grappler is able to come out once I pull another power.
So,
I'd probably be foul next turn, regardless.
Yeah, just kill the both of them.
Although, if I can play the grappler,
Yes.
probably defensively, which is unfortunate, but...
Yeah, we have to. There's nothing else to do here.
I twist him, he turns into a 3/1.
Yeah, but you can't play the... Oh, he does block.
Like, then he
yeah.
blocks is
Yeah.
the big thing. And if they can kill him, that kind of sucks, but I think I do kind of have to... Like, if they have removal for this, and they use it on him instead of, like, the grappler or the Bane Wolf that I get, that's also worth it.
Sure.
And if they're able to, like, push their way through this despite everything I've done, then you know what? They've earned it.
And then just secret pages.
Could potentially get them something that costs 6. Not sure which of these two I eat, or which of these two I eat. Obviously, the Thorn Beast gets nommed upon. Suppose if they just, you know, give me everything I want, that's fine too. An issue though.
No.
I think I'm gonna grapple her. Faster.
Yeah, and he gets out and gets bigger than him, right?
Yeah.
This won't take long.
He becomes a 7/7. I mean, they'll get 6 damage through, but...
Like, sort of... I'll probably just pull this back and sack it. It's weird, but I think I do need, like, every piece of health I can get. God, they have a lot of health for me to chomp through here, though. Maybe I do have to just take the befoul here.
I think you do after this,
Yeah.
yeah. I think getting him out was good. I think we might just have to take the 2 damage.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what they got. This is gonna get fun. Yeah, that figures, but that's honestly fine.
Yeah, we play him out, which is good, and then play the befoul.
Mm-hmm.
We just eat him.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we eat the 2/2 now. He's exhausted.
Ready yourself!
Because we want
The blocker.
the blocker.
Yeah, I think a 2/2 and a 2/1 isn't that much of a difference. This is gonna get interesting.
Yep. I'm gonna get 5/4 in the air. I'm gonna get 6 damage, which is
Yep.
incredibly
Put us down to 2,
scary.
and they're in fire. If they end up beating us for this, it's not the worst thing. Frankly, we've been going for nearly 2 hours at this point.
Okay, yep,
That's probably gonna win them the
definitely- yeah.
game.
They're gonna eat something and that's gonna be huge.
Yep, they're gonna eat the 2-2. Oh, they're gonna eat Kimmy.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't much use to them.
Yep. That's basically the game all on its own.
That's it,
honestly.
yeah, we got nothing.
We had pulled like the
Eviscerate, silence. It would have been grown
Yeah,
up.
specifically Grodov's favored. We would have had a chance there. That's alright. Frankly, we went 9-0 tonight. I don't think I can complain about anything bad that happens to us.
Yeah.
We went 9-0 off some nutty draws. And we're playing like exclusively Master players at this point, which we should be. The game should be doing that to us.
We can play 3 units.
I actually
of
like this because like these two both love the buff that Warbrush Oni gives.
Yeah, and we have everything but need time.
Yeah, we need to find some time. We need to find power in general, which is a little risky, but I think with this start, especially with them going down, that I like this a lot. The fact that I have both Evangels to like, play them out and the power to activate them is really, really nice. Alright, another power is really good.
Yep.
We definitely just want to keep drawing just keep drawing more power. I accept that though.
Makar binds
I
us.
think that's a little more likely to get an attack in when they're on 3 power.
The coastal meat.
For reasons. That said, I'm probably just gonna...
Yep.
I'm between, because like this might be able to sneak in as well, so maybe I do just
Like next.
wait.
Well,
Yeah.
I get a feeling
It's
they'll put
2
another
extra.
unit.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's like it's 2 extra damage. They also might attack in with this.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
Basically, I'd be using him for 2 extra damage here, and if I can put this down and get an even better attack in, that feels really good.
Yep, fair.
They may just go defensive, and even if they do, like, I might be able to use the Showman to make it
Focus,
fun and
young
interesting.
Oh
For
yeah,
example,
there we go.
I am going to attack in here with the Berserk because it's not going to get better than this. Oh god, they even have the they even have a fast trick. I'm pretty sure, like whatchamacallit, drawstring. They're at 9 now. That's fun.
Power, please.
Terrifying.
Well, unfortunately, we are attacking into that.
Yep. Means go big or go home.
Draw strength.
Yeah. They are down to 1 health.
Yes, they are. Doesn't matter which we throw down, honestly.
More efficient usage of mana. So because that shifted unit doesn't come out for a turn, yeah.
Doesn't
Checkmate.
really matter how big that coastal is
Yep.
if you can only block one thing.
That's why I kept that.
Alright.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Never feels good to lose 3 in a row, so nice to just kind of
Yeah,
snap
nice,
that.
nice to grab that win
Even
there.
if we lose this one and cut the stream off at a measly
3
3 hours, it's fine. Not so much.
No, it doesn't have a unit to play the. If it did have a unit to play that Warhorn on.
Now Tane I can get into.
Yeah.
This is fine.
yeah.
It's got the Seek power. It's like so I can draw all 3 of my colors.
A little bit awkward of being defeated there, but
Yeah. It's alright though. Like I'll probably just try to play that on turn 3 since I have so many 1s and 2s.
I need that time.
Yep.
Well, we can get the fire. Yeah, we could also have immortalized Guardian
Join us in
exhausted
the
him,
light.
yes.
True.
And we
Grodov preserves us.
I thing about exalted units, they
Don't do much on their own.
don't have a target. You know what exalted units is? You have to make them, you have to make them on, like you have to kill them. Like, if you can just ignore them, exalted units don't matter.
Yep.
But if you make them unignorable...
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so we bring the fire.
Oh, Jesus.
What do you do? And then the Oni Patrol?
Reporting in.
Yeah? I do all of those things that you just said. Anime cited.
Daggers?
Most likely, yes.
Not the only thing.
That's terrifying.
Wow!
Alright, we need to kill them fast.
Blood Wolf, hello.
Because they have some huge shit in
They
their
have
hand.
a lot of shit in their hand, yep.
Because they twinning ritualed
Linray
that.
walks with me.
Possibly not. That is an issue.
That is a problem. We attack him with a 3-2.
Yeah.
It's basically the only one we can.
Basically.
They're gonna be like, nah. Or we're gonna be like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
They're gonna be like, nah, we're gonna be like, yeah. Suppose they can probably afford it.
Yeah, especially if we twinned it. Do you want the Siphoneer for the Exalted? Just figuring we can
Yeah.
put it on our wolf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Linray walks with me.
Oh god, do we sledge on our Exalted and attack it?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Makar binds us.
I'm totally out of cards.
You have a lot! We could be screwed!
This is the way I always wanted to go out.
Ah, Teriax actually. I still think we go in with our 4-3.
I mean, they can only keep taking that damage so much.
Yeah.
Knowing those are hatchlings makes me feel a little better, because like if they were sauropods, that would have been terrifying.
Oh,
Like these are scary on their own, but on defense, it's a lot less so. Especially if they're gonna do that.
Good. Do we attack him with everything except the Blood Wolf?
Yeah, like they can only kill so much. It's like even trades for everything else, right?
Yeah.
They can't really afford to play for value here.
No, they really can't. Bold.
Yeah? Ouch. That's like conceding.
Oh, I mean, now it is. Yeah, we're exhausting that 4-4.
Correct.
But yes, if the Exalted units lose all their stats and their battle abilities, they don't pass on anything.
Yes.
We've seen that with that convert.
Yeah.
If you curse it like we did with ours,
Yeah.
it went to -1/0.
Yeah.
Even if there'd been another unit, it wouldn't have passed on a weapon.
Yep.
Fun fact, if it's got a minus stat, that just becomes 0.
Yes, you will not get screwed by a exalted weapon.
It will not minus a stat. It just goes to 0.
Yep.
I need to pee. Jesus Christ, we've been going so long.
See?
Wait, I mean, it took me 3 hours on the stream to go piss. How many times have you gone piss?
Be 3 on stream and before stream. Like I said, chemotherapy ruined my bladder.
It sure is.
You can't make fun of me for it. I'm a cancer patient.
Yes, I can. I'm your wife. I'm allowed to make fun of you.
Yeah, I was never really sure if it would pass on the minus until I actually like had it happen in a game. And it's like, okay, yes, that just gives a 0. How are the Flyers doing, and is it bad? Oh, it's tied. Ah, the Flyers lose in overtime. Well, at least they got a point. God, I wish I could keep this, because Blackguard's sidearm's fantastic, but, you know, kind of needs to be played on something. This is fine, though. This is great. I love this. Big fan. That pulls time. Play the fire. Please
There's
be a
always
unit.
a way if you know the
Or
path.
a weapon. That is not a unit or weapon.
Ready yourself!
Perfectly good on its own, though, considering. I don't want this to be power. If it is power, I definitely play the Siphoner and then play the Warhorn on it. Or it could just give me a card to play. Thank you. Give me just like the perfect card to play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fine.
I'd love a power.
Or it would be nice. Don't kill my Awoo.
No.
That would be mean of you.
Mhm. Aw.
My beloved child.
Bleed them dry.
There's had some good counters here, huh? That is not power.
Decisively not power.
Alright. What do we put the 2-2 on? Him? The 4-4? Make him a
Bleed
4-4
them
quick draw.
dry.
The...
I was figuring they would attack in, but no. That's fair. I meant the exalted stance.
yeah.
And we get our second shadow.
Play him mostly for defensive purposes.
Yeah.
I save my Exalted thing if they decide they want to attack in, and then play the Warhorn on it and slam.
Yeah.
And then my boy is back in business. Team's pretty slow.
You put the outfitter down?
I'm
Is that for
debating
next
it.
turn? Like after the Warhorn?
We'll see. Kinda depends on what they do with this 2 power they have.
Yeah. Oh, well now I can just like down put her down.
Yeah, she's actually better shifted though.
Ah, yeah. So they can't kill her.
Yeah. Just straight up better. I think I just play the Warhorn down and like on him and attack in, and if they want to like, you know, do a 1-for-2 trade, I then place it on the wolf. And then things get kind of funny. wondering which of these I kill.
Interesting question. The 2-4 nominally have,
It would block the wolf. I think that might be a thing. It's worth asking if I now put his weapon on the Blurry Chaser, which I might, but I'm not sure. Blood Wolf kind of just wins games a lot of the time.
yeah.
This is tough.
Yeah, I think maybe it's a 2-4.
I think it just blocks a little nicer. I'm not totally sure which gets a 5. Like, it's a 3-6 that it can get +2, or a 7-6
quick
quick
draw.
draw that can, like, make itself even bigger
I
if
feel
it
like
wants.
it's a 7-6 quick draw, and then if it dies, you can bring it back exalted.
Yeah. It won't keep
Can
the
you attack
exalted
it you've already attacked
weapon.
in, or
No, that's for a
Oh,
scout.
for the scout.
And I mean, it's probably worth it. Just to know. That's really good with the Blood Wolf. That can kill off like anything that they place down in front. If they've got hard removal, they are going to burn it here. It also lets me like hit this to immortalize and, you know, actually be able to play it because this buff or the torture will go away.
Will it? Yeah.
Yes. Debating just like throwing this in, see if they'll throw their weapon. Probably not worth it.
I feel like
Don't go in unarmed.
it's actually pretty decent for combusting,
True.
unless you want to combust the wolf and bring
Oh
it back.
yeah, I want to combust the wolf.
Yeah, okay, then might as well fling it in.
Like yeah, if they want to trade
If
their
you use it to
1-2
kill
for
the
it, it's kind of
1-2.
whatever.
You then have to put that on the 3-3.
Yeah. Still doesn't do much blocking.
Ah.
Well, that's pretty good.
Alright, so do you want to combust the wolf and kill that, or do you want to save it for Gary?
That's the thing. I'm between the two of these. Given that I don't have a board, it's always kind of questionable.
Combust slow.
Yes. Might wait to see. They're gonna attack in with that regardless.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Oh boy.
It will devour.
Well, yeah, you combust. I figure we can save the foreign beast.
Yep.
And we need to kill that. Power 3. Have a curse in their void?
Torture.
Oops. Ah, yes.
Gonna grab the Blood Wolf back with Immortalize and give it Exalted, I think. It's a hit to my power, but I think that that's, like... We shall see.
See, that torture is...
Oh, it's just gonna get used to this, to kill off this.
You're okay with that. We'd rather
Yep.
not have it used in our Blood Wolf.
Ideally. Alright, all of my 6s are about to come off the deck.
Good
Guaranteed.
No, none of them. Nope. Remember, use that Immortalize.
Yep.
And we're decimated.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying all my 6s are coming.
Oh, right down at 4.
I warned you, bro.
How could you? I think we might need to.
Focus,
Yeah,
child.
definitely.
Oh well, that's.
That is fine. Don't play, you know, another thing.
Don't play anything else. No, that's it. That's the only unit you play, please.
Banned from other units. But yeah, I'm definitely going to eat the 2-3 here because a 5-5 is necessary.
Yep. Attack in with it, right, if you're gonna eat it.
The fruits of paradise.
Oh,
Shit.
fire wolf.
Bye game. God, they just, were able to out-control us here.
Alright, well 5-3 is pretty good, especially
I
if
would
you're
say
7-0.
so. Yep. Yeah, no, this has been a ridiculously good night. Doesn't really matter. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, we don't want to eat it then.
Steady, archers.
Forgot about that. I'm dumb. Alright, game's not over.
Until they kill that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once they pulled, like, Eviscerate out of their black market, then we're dead. But, you know, until that happens.
Block here. Probably eat the
Yeah.
2, right? Fair enough.
It's not too bad, given the 5 life gain we're getting. That's kind of nice. They can send her back to our hand, then the game's double
We were
over.
done anyway, yeah.
Jesus.
Killing enemy
Oh.
Petra.
Oh, that's so good. Fuck.
Well, now we eat her, right? No, the 2-3
Uh.
blocks the 2-2 better than the 4-2.
Yeah. And keeps the buff up. Oh! Bad.
Right.
Wins the game.
Yep.
They out-controlled us so good.
Yep.
Which, to be honest, is the only way you beat this deck.
Yep.
Man, we could have gotten Masters tonight if those last few games hadn't been...
Yeah,
but,
rough.
I never get Masters. I don't
No.
play enough.
No.
Well, this is fine. Hey!
56.
Frankly, I don't think I need the pity.
We have enough gold, really.
Jesus.
Alright, pretty decent night.
Yeah, this went okay, I guess. That's like my third-ish 7-0 ever. Maybe fourth. Not easy to do in a game with a rank ladder for draft. Like in Hearthstone, it was much easier to go 12-0. Like it was still hard, it was still really good if you managed to do that, because you were matching against other people with that number of wins. But when you add a ladder to it, it just gets that much harder, because then even your quote-unquote easy games are against people close to your skill level, you know?
Yeah, 12-3 today is pretty good.
12-3 today is kind of okay, I guess. I wasn't gonna say anything about how long the win streak was until we lost, though.
Yeah.
Like, when we went 9-0, I was like, alright, this day's going just fine. If we had lost 3 straight after that, I still would have been just like, fuck it. That's fine.
Alright, well, that's it for our stream today, and I don't know, I'm gonna go collapse somewhere.
Yeah, that was long. That was... It was the sort of thing when the first one went 7-0 and we had gone to like an hour and 15 minutes, so I was like, alright, we're gonna be streaming for a while.
Back on this
Oh
one.
shit, yeah, I think it's actually not even that sub goal. I think
Is
it's
it a
sub goal
different one?
3.
No,
Oh,
that's
no,
one.
it is
That's
sub
one.
goal.
There
Okay,
we
good.
go.
There we go. God, we never even said it.
No, yeah.
By the way, if we get to 90 subs someday, we're gonna play like a really, really bad Star Ocean game.
Yep.
And Star Ocean is a series.
Of bad
It's
games
sort of already bad to begin
that I
with.
love. Like, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Series of terrible games that I love.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we have been going long enough.
Yeah, we're leaving. We're back on Sunday with Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep saying hashtag. I know it's sharp. I know the game tells us it's sharp.
Hashtag
it's,
FE.
It's hashtag FE.
Hashtag fee.
Encore. Wow, that's a
Bean Court.
One aim. All right, that'll be Sunday at
2 EST.
EST. Wasn't the last Star Ocean? There was one after it.
The last We Hope.
I don't even like.
That's pretty good.
I don't
Alright.
even like Star Ocean 5.
Bye, everybody.
Alright, see you Sunday. Bye.